Oh, well, my friends. Welcome back to day 3 of Raise the Colors charity live streams. Oh, look at that. Jackson switched his scene at the same time. His scene is black, though. He's having tech problems again. He'll figure it out. Anyways, welcome back to day 3 of the Raise the Colors charity live stream. Hope you're having a fantastic time or a fantastic evening for people who are living in Germany and such. That was Rannick, not UJB. I'm sorry, I got that mixed up. My apologies. But now, welcome back. It is day 3 of Raise the Colors for Canadian Red Cross. And I'm going to pop in with Jackson here and see what's going on his side. I don't know if he's in the Discord or not, but I guess we'll find out. He is not in the Discord, but I am, and if he wants to pop in, he can. Oh, he got it working. His webcam's working now. All is well. Let's go over here and start this. There we go. Alrighty. Well, about when he's ready, he'll hop in. I see he's setting things up for his webcam, which I also have to do because I've changed the angle a little bit. See if I can give you guys a better angle here. Because the top down was nice, but I felt it was a little too far. So we're gonna keep adjusting things as we go to get you guys the most exclusive, best angles we can. You know, got to give you guys the best of the best. That's what we're in this for, right? Giving you the best of the best. I think that should be fine. That should be good. I'm gonna pop the exposure down by 1, and that should be fine. Let's see here, configure. Let's move it down to, yeah. How's that look? I move my big ass head out of the way. Oh yeah, there we go. And we hold it up here. Oh yeah, that should be golden. Go with that. Poggers. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit more, and then we can get underway here. Turn it down to about there. That's about right. And let's turn my microphone up just a tad. There we go. Alrighty. So, today, my friends, we are doing... I figured since we started off with Space Marine, because we did... Well, technically we did Space Marine and Chaos, because we did the Assassin... And we did the Redemptor Dreadnought, and then we finished it off with the Chaos Terminator Sorcerer. So a little bit of that. But we mainly did Space Marine for the first day. And then second day was all Orcs. We did 11 Beast Snoggle Boys. Well, we did 9 Beast Snoggle Boys, 1 Beast Snoggle Knob, and 1 Beast Boss Boy. So for today, I figured to perfectly round it out, because I forgot we did the Terminator Sorcerer Lamau. But we're going to do Chaos today. I won't be able to be live for too long because I have a lot of preparation stuff I need to do before my mother gets here tomorrow. So we are just going to be building one model on stream today, but it's a biggie. We're going to be building the Mauler Fiend, which is this big, massive hunk of just teeth and claws and tendrils, and it's cool. The Forge Fiend is also something that can be built out of the same parts, but don't really care much for the Forge Fiend. There are better things with guns if I really want to build something walking with guns, but I want to build the Mauler Fiend and run that with my World Eaters, because that will be fun. So,
is it even legal?
What do you mean, is he even legal?
Is he a model in the Codex of World Eaters?
The Mauler Fiend? Why wouldn't it be?
Because it's a Chaos model?
And World Eaters are Chaos.
But they have their own data sheets now.
Yeah, I will double check, but I'm fairly certain you can run it as World Eaters. It would be pretty dumb for a melee-focused model to not be in World Eaters. Also, hi Jackson, yes, we're building the Mauler Fiend today. Thank you for asking.
I got that. I got it.
Now I gotta go back over to Twitter, over to the Warhammer community tab, scroll through their tweets, look for the index. Ugh.
So much work for a Thursday morning.
It is. Oh, by the way, the Necron datasheet came out. Did you look at it?
I was listening to the video on it.
From Bricky's video?
Not Bricky's, but Auspex.
Ah, gotcha.
It's got some nutty shit.
I haven't looked at it because I don't care for Necrons, but I know the Orc one's out yet, but I haven't looked at that one either.
I forgot to wet my wet palette, so I'll be right back.
Okay. You go wet your whistle. Alright, World Eaters Index. What we got here? Let's take a look. Let's see if they got the Mauler Fiend on it. I fucking hope so. Otherwise, I guess I'm building a Mauler Fiend for Night Lords Lamau. Alright, Angron, Karn, Lord Invictus, World Eaters Demon Prince, Demon Prince with Wings, World Eaters Lord, one Juggernaut, Executions, Berserkers, Chakals, Terminator Squad, 8-bound, Exalted 8-bound, Land Raider, Predator, Defiler, Forge Fiend, and Hellbrute. Excuse me. There better be a fucking Mauler Fiend. World Eaters have a Forge Fiend, but they don't. Ah, there it is. World Eaters Mauler Fiend.
Good. That's good.
We're good, chat. It's right there. World Eaters Mauler Fiend. It's got stats. We're good.
Hallelujah. It do exist.
It do exist. 10-inch move, 10 toughness, 3 up save, 12 wounds, 3 overseas, Lamau, OC. What do we got here? Oh, it does have a ranged weapon. The Magma Cutter, 6-inch range, but surprising it has a...
It's 6-4 range that it used to have.
That's true. At least it can do some shooting before it gets in melee. And then, yeah, then it's got 6 attacks with Lasher Tendrils and 6 attacks with the Fists. Strength 14, -2, D6 +1. Woof.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And then the Scent of Blood. Each time you make a charge roll for this model, if one or more of the targets of that charge are below their starting strength, add 2 to the roll. Each time this model makes a melee attack that targets an enemy unit that is below its starting strength, add 1 to the hit roll. Woo! And then it has Deadly Demise D3, which I don't know what that does, but eh.
Explodes.
Oh, that's the exploding rule?
Yep.
Gotcha. Oh, that's the exploding rule. Oh, okay, then technically, yes. Never mind. Helldrake does have Crash and Burn, because it also has Deadly Demise D3.
There you go.
It's just called Deadly Demise now instead of Crash and Burn. Okay. Never mind then. Okay, so it does still technically, quote-unquote, Crash and Burn. Cool. All right, yes.
It would have been weird if it didn't.
Well, that's because I didn't see anything about it on the data sheet, so I was like, oh, I guess it doesn't explode or crash and burn anymore. But I didn't realize that's what Deadly Demise is. a lot of those core rules and shit, I don't really understand. Like Lance, devastating wounds, sustained hits, all that bullshit. I haven't looked at any of that. I don't know what any of that shit means.
Sustained hits is 6s grant extra hits. Devastating wounds is 6s auto wound.
Okay.
I just kind of amalgamated it into keywords, which I think is the right choice.
It probably is. I just have to now go through all those keywords and then fucking memorize what they all mean. So
at least it's easier to do now that not everyone has their own version. Like Deep Strike is Deep Strike.
Yeah, well, I mean that's how it was in 8th edition. Or
nope.
Sorry. That's how it was in 7th because everyone just had a Deep Strike ability, but then they started changing all the names so that it was more unique to each army, but it was the same ability.
Yeah.
So.
Which probably wasn't the play.
No.
Let's be honest.
But that was also that exact thing fucked us over when we started playing end of 8th, early into 9th, because I kept on asking about it wasn't called Bolter Discipline, whatever the Chaos version of Bolter Discipline was.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And I can't remember what it was called.
Something Hatred.
Relentless Hatred? Was that it, maybe?
No, I don't think that was it.
But either way, they had the exact same ability as Space Marines Bolter Discipline, and I couldn't understand it. And because every time I went online and I was asking about it, people were just saying, yeah, Chaos has Bolter Discipline. But I couldn't find Bolter Discipline on any of my stat sheets. So I was like, what the fuck is this Bolter Discipline that I cannot find? And it was only after realizing, oh, it's the Relentless Hatred or Relentless Assault, whatever the fuck it was. And
Relentless Volleys.
Relentless Volley, that's what it was. Which was Bolter Discipline, but just called Relentless Volley for Chaos. So, yeah, we ran into that exact fucking problem where it's the exact same rule. Chaos just has Bolter Discipline, but it's like, I don't know what Bolter Discipline is. It's not on my sheet. So, at least that's over. Alright.
Now not even Marines have Bolter Discipline.
No, they have just pick a fucking unit per phase and just all rerolls against such a unit. Which I did look up, and that is exactly how it works. Per phase, or sorry, not per phase, per round, you just pick a unit, and all to hit and to wound rolls against that unit are full rerolls. It's like, what the fuck?
Yep.
But yeah,
and GW wants Marines on the top.
Yep. It's not like their fucking PDF already had 250 pages. Unreal. So, but yeah, it works exactly as you said it is, which blows my mind, because that is insane. But, okay. It is what it is.
I mean, the Necron stuff is pretty interesting as well.
Haven't looked at any of it, so.
I can give you the lowdown of it.
If you want to.
So from what I understand, so you know the command protocols where it's like +1 to hit if a leader is a part, right?
No, see, I don't understand that stuff either. I know if a unit has the leader capability, you can basically, like Dawn of War 1, attach it to a unit.
Yeah.
And that's the full extent of the rules I understand. I don't know anything else about the leader capabilities, other than you can attach it to a unit, as long as it has that unit in its stat block that it can be attached to. Beyond that, don't know what else it does.
No, that you got it.
Yeah, but then doesn't it also give, like, effectively the lookout sir for that unit, if it's attached to that unit?
Basically, it's a part of that unit. So it takes wounds from that unit.
Oh, so you can pick where wounds are allocated on that full unit, including the leader, then?
Yep, it functions as a part of the unit.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. So there's that, and then there's also so with the Necrons, they have, so if you have a leader in a unit, it gets +1 to hit. Okay?
Okay.
Right? Pretty simple. Wrong. So
oh, fuck you, asshole. Right? Pretty simple. Yeah, wrong. Oh. Okay.
So every unit has a bonus that they get when they're being led as well.
Yeah, from the leader's little fun rules section.
That, but the unit themselves also has a rule regardless of what's leading it.
Is this just for Necrons, or is this like a
this is just
rule?
for Necrons.
Okay.
So Necron warriors, they just get the +1 to hit, but if you put a Technomancer into the and Cryptex, they can go into a unit that already has a leader, so you can have 2 in one unit.
Okay.
So say I put my Overlord into a Lich Guard unit, I can also put a Chronomancer. Okay. Whereas normally you can't do that.
All right, interesting.
So I forget what the Overlord gives. I think he gives rerolls of 1 to hit or something like that. But the Technomancer gives a 5-up Feel No Pain to whatever thing it's attached to.
Ah. Okay.
So if you were to put it on Lich Guard, this is like the one that I remember. The Lich Guard unit, since they're being led by a leader, gets -1 to wound. Which is insane.
So they get +1 to hit and -1 to wound.
Yes.
Wait, -1 to wound?
Yeah. So when they're being shot at, they're -1 to wound.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You thought they were?
I was like, I'm missing something here, because that seems like quite literally god awful.
Yeah, not quite. Yeah. So yeah, and every unit has like a thing that they get when they're being led as well.
Gotcha.
But not every unit has that, but like some of them do, like the Lich Guard.
I forgot to mention, there is one thing I'm kind of like, I'm not super salty about it. I'm a little upset about it when it comes to the Chaos rules. Their global rule, the Dark Pact rule. Yep. On one half, I'm like, that's super sick. I love it. It's very thematic, very cool. Makes no sense for Night Lords. Because Night Lords don't give a shit about gods. So.
True.
But
they're just there to cause problems.
yeah. Well, sorry. Majority don't. You have a
Yeah.
few exceptions, like Uzas.
Thank you, Uzas.
Yeah. Which it could also be argued Uzas maybe also didn't really care. He was just kind of being corrupted and couldn't really deal with it. But that's
Yeah, that's true.
that's a different topic altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, and you want to know something else that got extremely buffed?
For Necrons, you mean?
Yes.
Sure.
The fucking reanimator isn't garbage anymore.
It was never garbage. It was reanimation protocols have always been outlandish, and it's my most hated thing for Necrons. So if you're saying it's no longer garbage, that means it's only worse. Like worse for me.
Yes.
Yeah, fuck.
Because before that thing was paper. And you could easily kill it and shoot it and kill it. Now it has a 4-up feel no pain.
Hold on.
On it.
Hold on.
And
hold on.
it
You're
has
talking.
an
Hold on.
aura.
Whoa. You said reanimation protocols. That's a rule. But now you're talking about a thing.
No, the reanimator.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were saying like reanimator protocols this whole time. That's why I was like,
no.
I don't know what you're talking about. Reanimator protocols have always been insane to deal with.
No, I'm talking about the mini Doomstalker that has no gun.
Yes, that one. I understand where
Yes.
you're coming from now.
Yes. So, you know, that thing was garbage. Hot garbage.
Yes, that one didn't overly do much for you.
No, it never did. Now, it's a little bit tougher because it has a 4-up feel no pain for some reason.
Because fucking why not?
Yeah, because why not? And instead of it picking a unit, it's an aura of 12 inches of giving better reanimation.
Oh, so everything within 12 inches gets
Yeah.
reanimation.
Well, yeah, it improves the reanimation that they already have.
Yes, but everything wholly
Instead of
within
it
or
being
just
targeted.
within?
I'm not sure on the specifics on that.
Okay,
I think it's just an aura. Just if you're there, you get it.
that's pretty good. 12
Which
inches.
is a significant increase to its choose a unit
Yeah,
ability.
and it also had no invulnerable save.
It didn't, and it didn't have a feel no pain.
Oh, it has invulnerable save and feel no pain.
No, it doesn't have the invulnerable save. I believe it only has the feel no pain, but it's
Okay.
a 4-up feel no pain, which is nuts.
I mean, yeah, that's a 50-50 chance on a feel no pain. So that's pretty
Yep.
good. I think I clipped the wrong piece, or I'm not understanding how I'm supposed to fucking mount this shit. And I'm on the first step, goddammit.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure I'm on the first step. It says 3A, so that seems wrong, but it's the Mauler Fiend, and it starts at 3. Let me pull this up on the fucking camera for you assholes. Okay, see here. If I flip back by one page, you see how the end of this page? That's the Forge Fiend. We're not building the Forge Fiend, we're building the Mauler Fiend. So when you flip this page over, you start at 3A, the Mauler Fiend, and I'm stuck at this part right here building this right arm. It don't make no sense. And this thing's only 2 pages to build, but it's got a lot of findly spindly bits, so it shouldn't be that hard. Oh.
Oh God.
Okay, no. Hold your horse. Hold your fucking mouth. Hold on. Whoa. So at the start, it does say step 1 to build the body first, but that has no bearing on what I'm struggling with the arm. It's just this step here is just the 2 halves of the body and then the giant plate on top. That is the exact same for the Forge Fiend or the Mauler Fiend. It doesn't matter either or. So technically, I should have started with this, but it has no bearing on this, what I'm doing right now. So, fuck you. Hold your horses. It's fine.
You did it again, chat. You jumped the gun.
There's, like, nobody here. It's fine. Nobody can watch me suffer. But I'm still not understanding. This is 46. It's the exact
Shout
same
out in
here.
chat
This
if
is
you're
45.
watching him suffer.
Shout out in chat if you're not watching me suffer. Oh yeah, that's right. There's nobody here. Oh, does it sit like that? Oh. There we go. Okay, I understand now.
Got it?
I've seen the way. I've been shown the way.
You know the way?
I figured it out. I know the way. Speaking of the way, you're all getting ads in 5 minutes or 50 seconds. I can't tell time.
It's too early for this shit. Curse me for starting early so I can go pick up my girlfriend at an appropriate time.
Yeah, how dare you?
Yeah, how dare I be a good boyfriend? What is this?
Unreal.
Cringe.
Can you imagine being a boyfriend? Bruh.
Bro.
You gotta be a player. You gotta be a side boy. Side boys for life. Or be like me. No bitches, no maidens, no grass, no hoes.
I don't have your chat up. I'll fix that.
That's okay. There's nothing happening in chat. It's all good.
And you never know.
Yes, something could happen, but at the moment there is nothing happening. It's too early for these people. It's also a weekday.
These people. It's also too early for us.
Yeah, but we're an exception.
We aren't people right now.
That's the exception. We're not people. That's the exception.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Were you there for the first song that I opened up with today?
I had my own music playing. I didn't listen to anything. I'm sorry.
That's all good. It's just a bop, that's all.
Yeah.
Can you guess what it's from?
I mean, it's a bop. I'm gonna assume Pokemon.
No, it's not actually.
Persona.
Nope.
Risk of Rain.
You would never guess this from me.
Is it Risk of Rain?
No, it's not.
Because you were doing Risk of Rain yesterday.
I was doing Risk of Rain yesterday. Risk of Rain music is good.
Is it Ace Fighter 2: Skies of Heaven?
No.
Is it Nier Automata?
No. I haven't played that game yet, but I should.
I started it a long while ago. It seemed really interesting. I probably would enjoy playing the rest of it, but I'm at the point where if I start it again, I'm probably going to start from the beginning because I was at least I was at minimum like 6 to 8 hours in, and if I start right where I left off, I'm going to be so confused because it's one of those games where like you have to really pay attention to what's going on.
Not to mention just sheer freaking controls and shit.
Also that, yes.
See, I have it. I bought it like years ago to play on stream, and I just never have.
Yeah, I got a couple games like that. I bought Doom Eternal, never opened it. I bought Devil May Cry 5, never opened it. So.
But no, the song I'm talking about is from Tekken 7.
Oh yeah, I never would have guessed that.
No.
I didn't even know you. I didn't even know you. Oh, okay, that's what I was saying. I was like, I didn't even know you played Tekken.
If I did, fucking Dalton would fight me in it and win.
I didn't think Dalton played Tekken either, but I'm not. I doesn't overly surprise me that he does.
I think he only plays it here and there. I know Sushi plays it a little bit, or at least they play it together.
Gotcha.
It's kind of like when we were playing. It's kind of like.
Damn, puberty hit late.
Yeah. So basically, it's like us when we were playing Fighter Z a couple of years ago.
I never played Fighter Z. I've never even heard of it.
It's the Dragon Ball Fighters.
Oh, that one. Yes,
Yeah,
I never played it, but I remember you guys playing it.
I'd like for us to play that again, but at the same time, I don't really know how to play it in the first place. Like, I can't do any of the nutty stuff, so it's like, eh.
How many days do you think it's going to be where you're constantly saying, day blank, Ophidian Destroyers continued?
One more after this one?
You think you're done your Ophidian Destroyers in one more day?
Yep. I think I'll get the blue done today, and then I just have the base to do.
What? I don't think I've ever seen you do any basing for any of your models.
I haven't, and which is why I'm terrified.
Do you know what you're doing for the base?
I know what I'm doing for like the base that's like part of the model, but as far as the rest, I'm probably just gonna do the gray stuff.
Oh, like Armageddon dust and such.
Yeah, like a technical.
Gotcha.
But I have like some rocks too, but I probably have to paint those as well. So at the same time, I might just leave them.
You could get, like, if you want like fine rocks, you could just get a small little jar of sand.
We'll see what I end up doing. It's just that there's some rock stuff on the bottom here that they're hanging off of, essentially, and
Yeah.
there's also some metal bars and stuff that I need to paint.
Ah.
Which I haven't done for any of my other models, so I'm kind of going a little extra for these guys. They better damn well appreciate it.
I'm throwing extra to the side for this challenge. I have too much shit to worry about being extra.
See, and that's the logical thing to do, but I want my shit to be pretty, damn it.
That's fine. I want mine to be good looking from a meter away. That's all I care about. Because that's all I'm going to see it from, is a meter away.
No, that's fair. And see, I'm probably eventually going to get to that point, but I want to see, I'm also trying to limit test a little bit, you know?
I think for like maybe bigger, more important models, I'll put a little bit more detail into them.
Yeah.
But like for my cultists, my legionnaires, fuck them.
Hey, yo, fuck that.
They're a dime a dozen. They can look like they fucking slipped and fell in a vat of acid for all I care. An acid called Null Wash. There we go. Okay. Let's glue that together. Make sure I'm not missing a step before I do this.
He's learning, chat.
I'm
He's
not missing a
learning.
step.
Also, you're complaining that you didn't have hype music.
I didn't have hype music.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the day one stream, I was listening to chill stream tracks. Now I'm listening to hype stream tracks, so we're good now. I got all kinds of techno dubstep blaring in my ears, blasting through the streams.
Well, that one song is very good.
The Tekken song, you mean?
Yeah. Jungle Outpost. And it is absolutely like some of the most hype shit I've heard in a long time. Can you guess where I heard it first?
Tekken.
Wrong.
YouTube.
Yes. But where on YouTube?
Maxor.
No.
MF Pallytime.
Wrong.
Pokimane.
I don't watch Pokemon.
I don't know.
It's from Mort Dog, actually.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
He's one of the devs for TFT, and he streams a lot.
Ah, gotcha.
And that's one of his favorite songs
I see.
to have come on. So what are you thinking is next after the Mauler Team?
fuck knows. So I'm going to do tomorrow very early in the morning because I have to pick my mother up at 10.
Oh, yeah.
So I think tomorrow morning I might just do one of my boxes of 5 cultists and just really quickly just spit out 5 cultists and call her there.
No, that's fair.
So.
Yeah, I figured I'd do a day for myself and then take over the rest for the weekend.
Yeah. So, yeah, and that's what I was mentioning. So tomorrow it'll just be me, just for a little bit in the morning. And then, because tomorrow is Friday, yeah? Yeah, today's Thursday. Yeah. So, yeah, and then it'll be you for Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday for sure.
Yeah, Saturday, Sunday for sure. And then I can do Monday again, because my mother leaves Monday morning. So I can do Monday afternoon. So you'll only have 2 days on your own. Just Saturday and Sunday will be on your own.
That's all good. I guess I'll have to do it earlier on Sunday.
Well, doesn't have to be super early, because does Ashley work Sunday or not? Do we know?
Nope. She does
No.
not.
Okay, so then, yeah, so it's a 4 o'clock start Sunday. It may... I'm going to make sure we don't sail too far away. So in the event there is no wind, we can at least motor back on time.
Mm-hmm. Knowing your luck, there's not going to be any wind.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be the thing? My mom has... Every time my mom comes down, it always is like, it's either really smoky or raining or something. And she was like, I come to Kelowna to, like, escape northern Alberta weather. And this is, like, the sunny vacation destination. But it's always shit when I come down here.
And you're like, I'm sorry.
I was like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, for 3 whole months before you came down here, it was plus 35 every day. It was awful. But for you, that's, like, fantastic. And then she comes down, and it's, like, fucking 12 degrees, cloudy, thunderstorms, rain, can't see the mountains, smoky. It's like, I don't know what to tell you.
Stop bringing the bad weather with you.
Yeah.
Actually, then again, we're kind of like chilling.
Yeah, because it's like, for me, I was like, you know what, this is great. And she was like, but I wanted to go sailing. I want to go biking. I want to go for a walk. And it's like, well, too damn bad. Grab a raincoat. Let's go. All right, 66 and 68 is what I need.
It does suck for her, though.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
It sucks for her when it happens. There's been a small amount of times where she's come down and it's actually been, like, actual Kelowna summer weather. But the vast majority of the times, it's just, it doesn't work out that way. And even this one, she was initially going to come down Sunday, Monday, my regular days off. But then she was like, Monday looks like horrendous weather. So can we do Saturday, Sunday instead? So I was like, I mean, yeah, sure. I have to tell her now the thing, though, since she's showing up on a day where I would normally be working. So I'm not looking forward to that conversation. But
you haven't mentioned it. Yeah.
Nope. Because I don't know how she's going to take it. I'm sure it'll probably be fine, but I'm not looking forward to it anyways, so.
I can see there being a lot of questions.
Yeah, so, I don't know, we'll deal with that when she shows up. She's like, I'll just wait here when you finish work, and then I'll be like, oh, hi, actually, I'm already here, let's go. And she was like, what? And then I had to explain that, so. Don't know how that's going to go, but we'll see. That's for tomorrow, Torsten, to find out.
Wish you the luck.
Flag. Where the hell is 68?
Right before 69.
I knew. I was thinking it. And I was like, "There's a 69 joke right in there," but I'm gonna leave it be.
Well, I couldn't just leave you hanging.
You could though. You absolutely could. Hi. Hey, Daydream. How you doing, girl? Good morning. Good afternoon, good evening, good night. I don't know what your fucking sleep schedule is. I don't know what you do with your life. Good day.
Daydream.
We're
Thanks
building.
for swinging by. We appreciate you a lot. Sir.
That's the sound of me appreciating you.
So that's how you show appreciation.
Yeah. Full Murloc. I just make Murloc sounds. If you think anything else, chat, you're gross.
That's not a Murloc sound. That's no Murloc.
Chat, if you think anything else, you're dirty-minded and you need to go see a therapist. That's on you, not on me. Where the fuck is 68? There's only 2 sprues here, and I'm not even using half of them because it's fucking for the Forge Fiend. Oh, there it is.
So what are you up to, Daydream? What's on the menu for today?
Me, Lamau.
You wish. You wish you could be on Daydream's menu.
I wish I could be on anyone's menu. I'm lonely. I'm desperate. Alright, so that's 66, that's 68. And then I need 65 and 67. What?
You're screwed now.
I'm sprued now? Wow. Oh, I see, JB. Fuck you.
Alright, you got a chuckle out of me.
Listen, old man. It's a misty 25 degrees Celsius here in Chicagoland. It's not 25 degrees Celsius in Chicago. It's like 71 degrees Fahrenheit in Chicagoland.
She's trying, damn it. Bruh. You don't gotta do that.
Nah, your country decided to be different and go with Fahrenheit, so you gotta deal with that. Don't try and change it to Celsius just so the normal people can understand your fucked up sense of temperature. Deal with your problems. It's Fahrenheit in Chicagoland.
Bro. What the fuck? She's just trying to help.
Yeah, well, I want her to remember where she came from.
There are better ways to do that. Man, you woke up and chose violence.
It's too early for me. Alright, that's 65, and I just need 67.
I wish I had a better camera for this. Then you guys can actually see what I'm doing.
You're using the exact same camera I am. We're both using the exact same camera for our hands.
Yeah.
I'm just using a Brio for my face cam, but we have the same camera for this. The only thing I think is just I have more light going on. I have the ring light over there, and then this giant softbox lamp.
Oh, you want more light, huh? You want more light?
Are you just gonna fucking crank the exposure?
Are you no? Hello, out of the way. Thank you.
Whatever you're doing, I'm gonna have to wait 20 seconds to even see it.
Ah!
Either crank the exposure or just crank the brightness.
I cranked the brightness on my Elgato.
Oh, yeah, there you go. See, that actually looks good. That worked out.
Gonna say it's just like
yeah, that worked out great. You were memeing, but that works out great. The frame rate's still fine. Nothing's blown out, and it looks good. You're fine. Get fucking helpful.
Damn it. The answer was always more light. Huh.
Yep.
Who could have thunk?
The more light, the less the camera's got to work. I'm switching my like of the broadcast to dislike. That's fine. You can't see the dislikes anymore, so get fucking dunked.
Oh my god, you actually can't. I can bring it up there and it fucking focuses almost immediately. God damn it.
Yeah, there you go. The more light, the less the camera's got to work. I will say it's going to struggle with all the stuff in the background, and also the model's spindly and has lots of holes in it, so there's a lot of places for the camera to be like, I don't...
See, there you go. You have a little bit anyway. In my fat fucking hand. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. You can see a little bit of it. It makes a difference.
Also, chat, please like the broadcast. It actually matters. YouTube recommends stuff based off of user experience, so even though you can't see the dislikes, it still matters. Please like the broadcast. Like and subscribe, and make sure to smash that bell icon. No.
See, he only tells you that he likes you when it benefits him.
Absolutely. That's how every social media influencer works. I love you guys. You guys are my favorite. I wouldn't be anything without you guys, which is true. And I love you all so much. And you know how
subscribe to my Patreon.
Yeah. You know how I show you guys love? by making you guys all this content. You know how you show me love? By liking, subscribing, hitting the bell notification, checking out all my socials, following me on Instagram, checking out my OnlyFans page, and also, if you don't have the money, that's fine. I also have a free OnlyFans page, which has the exact same photos as my Instagram, but it makes you feel like you're following my OnlyFans anyways. That's how you show me love. And also, I got a merch drop coming in. It's like $89.99 per sweater made with 100% cotton, so it's ass, but I make a ton of profit off of it. So that's how you show me love, guys. Thank you so much. You mean everything to me. Okay, kisses, bye.
I feel like that's targeted. I feel like that's targeting somebody, but I don't know who it is. I ain't saying shit. I ain't no rat.
It's targeted to every fucking female social media influencer with an OnlyFans. Which, a part of me is like, this super disingenuous. It's really gross. But another part of me is like, people should be smart enough not to fall for this bullshit. And if they aren't, well, get that bag, sweetheart.
True.
So.
I agree.
Yeah. That's why, like, all the people always complaining about females, streamers, and such on Twitch and such like that. I've always had the mindset. I think I even made a video. Yeah, I did make a video about this. Back when I was still doing Vainglory, I made a video saying female streamers aren't the problem, and it was talking about like every one of them. They're not dumb. They're not stupid, brain dead bimbos, just like stealing your viewers and everything. Yeah, they know exactly what they're doing. And if you didn't like them, you just don't watch them. The worst thing you can do to anybody on social media is not care about them. That's the worst thing you can do to them. Even if you hate watch them, you still are watching them. If you hate follow them or talk about them, it's all content. It's all free promotion. The worst thing you can do is if you don't like them, you ignore them. Because they're not dumb. They know exactly what they're doing. And they're preying on your stupidity and your anger, and it's only fueling their bank accounts. So I have no hate and no disregard for any of them because they're intelligent and they know what they're doing. I poke fun like what I just did because it's so gross and dumb to listen to, but it works. That's why they do it. And that's like the same thing with thumbnails. Everyone complains about like the react thumbnails of people doing shit like, I'm making faces on stream, but like,
oh, I know exactly what you're doing.
And like everyone complains about that.
I know exactly the faces you're doing.
Yeah, and everyone complains about that and is like, this is so dumb. I hate that people do this all the time. And it's like, if it didn't work, they wouldn't do it. The reason you see it so often is because it works. The same thing with red arrows and red circles. It's like, if it didn't work, if it didn't increase click-through rates, then they wouldn't use it. So, yeah, it's one of those things, like, you can complain all you want, but the reason you're seeing it so often...
Which of all this is, like, your personal pet peeve for that kind of stuff, for, like, thumbnails?
You're going to have to narrow that down a little bit, because I can have personal pet peeves...
And still use them?
And still use them because they work. So, are you asking what's my personal pet peeve overall that I refuse to use, or personal pet peeve that I use anyways because I know it works against my better judgment?
Both.
Okay.
You could do one that you don't and one that you do.
I would say personal pet peeve that I don't like, that I don't use. Well, partially I don't use it because it wouldn't make sense for my content. And even if I could find a way to make it make sense for my content, I still wouldn't because I think it's just horrendously gross. Is preying upon the sexual fantasies of younger audience. Because there are
you got to explain that one.
Yeah, so I figured there are people out there. Rice Gum was notorious for this when he was still making videos. He's not anymore, but he would always make videos with random females in very skimpy clothing. But he would make the thumbnail really, really teetering on the edge of basically just porn. But then the title would also be like, watching my sister in the shower, hashtag gone sexual, brackets, this is insane, hope mom doesn't find out kind of stuff. And the person...
That is stupid.
Exactly. But the person wasn't their sister. And also, like, just, like, would go into his bathroom and stand in the shower in like a swimsuit, and they'd be like, "Oh my god, you're in my shower, that's crazy," and then they'd cut away and go on to the next scene. So it would be like a 3-second joking of a clip that has no bearing on what's actually being talked about in the thumbnail, but because Rice Gum's audience is such a young demographic, it's super clickable because they're very interested in that kind of stuff because it's scandalous and it's like, oh, I hope my mom doesn't find out about this. I hope my parents don't find out about this. So it gives you that sense of gratification for like watching and checking out something that you know you're not supposed to. But at the end of the day, it also wasn't what you thought it was, but that didn't matter because you still felt like you were checking out something that wasn't there. You saw the cover of the book was really, really enticing. The book itself wasn't that great, but maybe the next time will. And it was like daily uploads of that same type of content. It was like, I saw this girl naked in the bathtub, that insane must watch to the end kind of thing. And you click it and you watch it, and the guy like walked past a public bathtub or something, and they were in the background. He went, oh my god, you see that? That's crazy. And then he would go on to his friend's house and just talk about clothes and such. So that's the kind of thing where it's like, it worked clearly because he kept doing it and he kept getting millions and millions of views from it from younger fans who liked that thing and just were baited by it all the time. So that would be the one thing that I refuse to use, even though it very, very clearly works. I refuse to use it because it just felt so scummy and so gross. But also, even if I wanted to use it, I don't know how I could even use it with the content that I make. I'd have to do like
scandalous orc.
Yeah, the closest thing I could think.
Killed.
The closest thing I could think to doing it, I guess, is kind of what some D&D YouTube pages do. Would be like
cosplayers and shit.
Cosplay, but also talking about like this one time in D&D where a player's sexual fantasy came true, and like do a D&D kind of horror story, explicitly talking about a made-up story of that one time the half-orc really wanted to have sex with the barbarian. And how it played out at the table, and I'd have to go into that because I've seen a couple things like that, and they get millions of views as well because sex sells. So
always does, always will.
Yep. Bad news and sex; those are the things that sell. So
yeah, I would never use that kind of shit because that's just cringe.
Yeah. So I would say that's one of the.
We have some good old-fashioned values.
Yeah, good old-fashioned morals.
Yeah.
So that's the one thing I would say. It works. It's sad that it works, but it does, primarily for young demographic and also a couple older demographics that just can't help themselves and don't really know better or refuse to know better. They just blind themselves to it.
Or don't care.
Or just don't care.
But the thing is, if you want porn, you can find porn.
Well, 100%. But that's the same thing can be said about every single OnlyFans ever. If you want free porn, you can find free porn. And now with AI, if you want free porn of someone in particular, you can do it yourself for free. I'm not saying it's good. You shouldn't do it. It's awful, and it ruins the self-image of a lot of people. But the sad truth of it is that you can. It's free. It's very easy to do. And AI right now is the worst it will ever be. And it's still incredible. So it's just like, if you want to find it for free, you can. But people still subscribe to OnlyFans anyways because there's just something intrinsically valued at knowing it's the real thing and not an AI that you created for free. But anyways.
Someone's tested the Swift wiki feed.
You mean someone's made AI of some social media influencer's feet?
Oh, guaranteed.
100%. Without question.
I would not question it.
But you know what's the worst part? You could take a picture of any female's feet and send it to someone and be like, this is Pokemon's feet. And you know what? If they're desperate enough, they'll believe you. If they're exceptionally desperate, they'll be like, nah, proportions are off. Pinky toe is too small. But anyways.
I don't get why everyone's obsessed with Pokemon, honestly.
Honestly, I don't know either. She's, like, is she attractive? Yeah, she's decently attractive. Is she a gamer? Yeah. Is that all that matters? Pretty much. She's an attractive gamer, and that's all people really care about. If she was an attractive girl who didn't play video games, I think she would still be popular because, again, sex sells and attraction sells. But it's because she's actually, like, decent at video games that people really enjoy her because like, oh my god, she's just like me for real. So.
I've never really watched her, and I don't care to.
I've seen like a couple clips of her here and there, and I watched her interview on Trash Taste, and that's about it. But I got nothing against her. She's a cool person. She seems interesting. She's done a couple of really shitty things in the past, which she supposedly has made up for and apologized for, which only matters as long as she doesn't do it again. So I haven't heard anything. The one that
threw, wasn't it the throwing the cat shit?
No, that was a Linity. That was a Linity. That's a whole different person.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, Linity is the one that threw her cat, fed it vodka, copyright striked a bunch of people just because they were talking bad about her and she didn't like it. So she said they were reusing her content and got them striked and took all their money. Yeah, that was a Linity.
We don't like a Linity in this house.
Well, Alinity is like supremely changed. She has done a full 180. I will give her credit for that.
Really?
Oh yeah. I got advertisements coming here in 5 seconds. Sorry, chat.
Rip.
But
you don't get the Alinity.
You don't get the Alinity drama. But yeah, she has done effectively a full 180. She had a long talk with, because this all started because she copyright striked PewDiePie, because PewDiePie made a video talking about like Twitch streamers and their bullshit, and also talking about the same thing of like, they're not dumb, they know what they're doing, but it's not gonna work on me, and just going through all their clips and such. And one of them was a clip of Alinity for like 3 seconds of the full video, and she went, I'm gonna copyright strike this guy, he thinks he can talk about me like that. And it was like, she was in the clip for 3 seconds, but it worked, and he got copyright strike for it, and all the revenue from a like 20-minute video gone because she was in it for 3 seconds. But that's also because YouTube's copyright strike program is just fucking dog shit, but that's a whole other problem in it itself. But so anyways, so she did that, and she did this on stream. Yeah. So she did that on stream as well, which is why it got so much attention, because she publicly said, "Is like, yes, I'm doing something illegal." She didn't say it was illegal. She was just like, I can copyright strike this guy because I'm in his clip. I have a company that'll do it for me. I make like $4,000 a month just from copyrighting striking people who have my face in their thumbnails and use pictures of me in their videos. It's good money. It's good stuff. And the fucking internet lost their minds because what she was doing was illegal. It was against the copyright strike policies. So she got a fuck ton of flack for that.
Good.
PewDiePie called her out. Ton of other streamers and YouTubers called her out. And then whenever somebody gets called out on the internet, the next thing that happens is that everybody goes down. Well, not quite they double down, but the entire audience goes through their entire back catalog history to see what other shit can we pull up on this person. Because if they're doing this dumb shit now, what other awful stuff have they done in the past? So everybody immediately went through all of Alinity's VODs, her stream clips, and everything, trying to find any other bullshit they can find on her just to dunk her down the depths. And that's where they found her tossing her cat overhead, feeding her cat vodka, her talking about how she married a guy in Canada so she could move to Canada with a marriage visa, and then divorced him after a month of getting into Canada. So now she was in the country illegally, and all kinds of stuff that they brought up on her.
Damn.
So, yeah.
Good.
So they brought through all of that, but then it came to light that the marriage didn't work out, and it wasn't because of that. It was the man who initiated the divorce, because he apparently cheated on her. And it came out. So that's how the divorce actually happened. It was just the way she described it on stream made it seem like
good.
Yeah, the way she described it on stream made it seem like she married him so she could move to Canada on a marriage visa, and then divorced him when she was already in Canada. So, which is not how it happened, but it's how she described it on stream, and didn't work out for her. But anywho, after like several months of all this bullshit, she had the SPCA called on her to check on her animals. Bunch of people calling her out. She took a break from streaming and everything, but they found out her animals were fine, even if she was doing that kind of shit. PewDiePie had done a talk with her offline and figured shit out. And yeah, she took a long break, and she came back, and she still dealt with a ton of harassment. Some of it I was like is warranted, but after like 4 months of still constant harassment, I was like, this is getting out of hand, guys. She's already like, the investigation of the SPCA was done. They found nothing. All the documents for the divorce was fully revealed, found she wasn't in the wrong, and PewDiePie's already settled with it, and they removed the copyright strike. So, like, all of that was already settled, but people were still harassing her for months and months and months.
Yeah, eventually it gets to a point where it's pretty bad.
Yeah. If nothing was ever revealed, then it was like, yeah, keep the fucking harassment going until we get answers for this bullshit that supposedly you've been doing. But everything was answered and everything was revealed. So she took several breaks just from the harassment and constantly such. But now, full 180. She is very beloved on Twitch. I think she's part of a streamer network called OTK. I don't know if she's part of it or just does a lot of stuff with them, but she seems to be enjoying life. She's having fun on OTK. I've seen a couple clips of her talking with some other streamers. They seem totally chill, and she seems fine. I know she also is one of those girls that has an OnlyFans and all that stuff. I don't really care for that. That's whatever. You get the bag. If people want to subscribe to it, they go for it. But overall, Alinity has done a full 180 since what happened with her. And honestly, at this point, once again, all media is good media because she grew because of that. A ton of more people know of Alinity because of that. Even people that don't watch her, like you.
Yep.
So, all media is good media.
I don't know. Let's test that, Tor. All right, boys. Let's cancel them.
Let's not. What are you going to cancel me over? Actually, no, don't answer that. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
So, Daydream says, shake my head, just find a Final Fantasy streamer and ask him to be your husband. It's shockingly effective.
I better catch up on chat here. OnlyFans, pants or no pants? I mean, if it's the free OnlyFans, probably pants on. Because it's just the same thing as their Instagram. If it's no pants, well then you're probably paying for the OnlyFans. You know what they said about porn sites? If you build it, they will come. God damn it. Good plan C. Strike someone who can afford an army of lawyers. Yeah, right? No kidding.
Yeah, that was sus.
Yeah. It's like, if you want to copy strike PewDiePie, listen, the man doesn't need the money. The man is set for his life, his children's life, and his children's children's life.
And if you piss off somebody like that, you're not doing it right.
Yeah. But the thing is like, it's kind of a double-edged sword when it comes to stuff like that, because the really, really big content creators who upload so often, or even have like a team that uploads for them, at that point it can kind of be like, if one video gets copyright striked and we make no revenue from the one video, it's kind of like, oh well, and you move on, because it's just not worth the effort to go through it. It's really the people who are like surviving from every upload, that if one upload suddenly gets hit with a copyright strike and no money can be claimed from it, that's when it suddenly becomes like, fuck, I guess I'm buying discount bread this month, kind of thing. So.
Yeah, it's true. A little bit of a disparity there.
Yeah. And the worst part is YouTube can't do anything about it, because it's a OpenSea's website, or not an OpenSea's website, what's that? A Safe Harbor website, where any kind of copyright strikes or disputes or anything has to be done between the copyright holder and the copyright claimant. So between you and the person copyright claiming you, YouTube can't step in because they can't be showing favoritism. YouTube exists as a platform for you to upload content, but if there's a dispute between content creators, it's strictly between them and their lawyers. YouTube cannot get involved.
Well, yeah, they don't want to put their hat in the ring.
Yeah. And everyone always gets mad at YouTube for like, why can't you see that this person is just re-uploading my content and then claiming it as their own and stuff? And YouTube's like, we can't. We have to look at dates and such, and if it's 100% without a doubt possible, then yes, we can step in. But if there's any fraction of a doubt, we can't, because we can't see. We exist as a safe harbor website for everyone to upload anything. If we start getting involved, then the safe harbor thing goes away. So it's complicated.
Everything always is.
Yep. What the fuck? How's this piece going here? Like this?
Apparently the Ophidian Destroyer attacks are all one profile now.
I have no idea what they were before, so.
They had their claws, and then they had the blades. The claws were like 2 extra attacks at AP, at strength 4, AP 1, 1 damage sort of thing.
Oh, and it's all just been melded
blades.
as like a fitting destroyer melee, and it's all just one profile. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's happened with a lot of models. I haven't been noticing because a couple of chaos models got the same thing, where it's like if they had,
like force weapons.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like the Terminator Sorcerer, you could equip them with the staff, a power sword, or a power axe, but now it's just force weapon, so it doesn't matter what it's modeled with.
Which in some cases is better, easier. It's just less bloat on the game, but at the same time, it's like, damn, these guys are not as strong as they used to be.
Yeah, I'm on the side. I'm for it because it reduces the pain of having to WYSIWYG everything. Because if I don't have to build a model and have it like, this one's got the axe profile, this one's got the sword profile, this one's got a staff profile, and I can pick which model and have to magnetize it properly so I can say it is how it looks. Now he's like, I can build it however I want it to be built and make it look however I want without worrying about magnetizing anything, because all of its melee is 1 stat block. So yes, gets rid of like the nitty-gritty specialty of it, but also just makes it so build the model however you want. The stat block doesn't change because it's all considered 1 weapon. So
did they do that with Sangard?
Secondary guard?
Do they still have a difference between the axes and the swords?
I don't know. I'll look that up. This Mauler Fiend's gonna take 12 years.
It already was. Let's be honest with ourselves here.
I should just have all this stuff downloaded. God damn. I have to constantly going into the... Oh, what the fuck is this?
2 things make me want to ditch creators: giant Photoshop eyes in the thumbnail, talking in a retard voice when reading something they think is stupid, and of course being boring. That's 3 things.
Oh! Whoa! Twitch just made an update. Twitch have announced the Partner Plus program to bring back the 70-30 split for streamers.
Yay.
However, there's a but. You have to have 350 subs to qualify. Gifted and Prime subs are not eligible.
Oof.
And you must be a Twitch partner to get into Partner Plus, obviously. And there's a 100K annual limit. Okay, you know what?
I mean, 100K?
It's a step. It's a step in the right direction. Because they were just taking the 70-30 split away from partners and just making everybody 50-50. But now they're saying, you know what? Partner Program Plus, you can keep 70-30 and not be cut down to the 50-50.
So that's more of like the middle of the road streamers, right? Would get that.
The Partner Program Plus?
Yeah.
Well, you have to have 350 subs minimum. Not followers, subs.
Yeah.
And they can't be gifted, and they can't be Prime. So...
Well, but then the ones that are doing the 100K limit, if they're making more than that with the 50-50, then they just do the 50-50.
Yeah.
Or does it go up to 30 for 70-30, and then over that is the 50-50?
I don't know. I will take a closer look here. Streamers in the Partner Program, Partner Plus program will receive a 70-30 revenue share on net subscription revenue from recurring monthly subscriptions and gift subs for 12 months, up to $100,000. To qualify, partners must maintain a sub count of at least 350 recurring paid subs for 3 consecutive months. Once that happens, partners will automatically be enrolled for the next 12 months, even if you dip below the subscription threshold during the 12-month program. So you just automatically get involved into it anyways. And there's I find it really hard to believe somebody with a 50-50 sub split will make over $100,000 a year, because the 70-30.
Some of the biggest ones.
Well, the biggest ones are all still on 70-30. Because that was the thing, was that they had said coming as early as March, anybody with a 70-30 contract, it was going to be reduced to 50-50, just like affiliates and unsigned contract partners. So everybody was going to get 50-50. But it hadn't happened yet, and it still hadn't happened, and everyone was just kind of waiting for the ball to drop. But now Twitch has said Partner Program Plus will stay 70-30 up to $100,000. So anybody who is already a 70-30 still with their contract will likely stay 70-30, because anybody with a Twitch contract is making well enough money. But there might be a couple people who are still on a 50-50 contract, but might have over 350 recurring subs that are not gifted, and they might just suddenly be like, boom, you now get 70-30. So, and it's those streamers that are getting the big, high streamers are effectively seeing no change. They're keeping their 70-30. They're not getting 30% of the revenue cut, which is what everybody was like, this is going to be bullshit when this happens. This is going to be dumb. So they're not getting that cut anymore. And only streamers with 350 plus who are not on that 70-30 split are suddenly getting a bump of 30% revenue. So, good move, Twitch. Finally, a good move by Twitch. But fuck you, I'm already getting 70-30 just by being on YouTube. I don't have fucking 350 subs, though. Well, sorry, technically I do, but mine are called members. Anyways, excuse me. Oh, wait, I was looking up stuff.
Sangard.
Yeah, Sanguinary Guard. See what they got going on here. Yeah, so today's data... Oh, there was Tau as well today.
What?
Yeah, today data cards were Orcs, Eldar, Necrons, and Tau.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
So there you go. Both your armies came out today.
I'm very interested to see what they did with Tau.
You want me to look right now?
Nah. We'll leave it for now.
Okay. But yeah, so now
It'd be better to have a video going, but we can't do that.
Fair enough. But yeah, no,
I'm sure
all our armies are out now. Necrons and Tau came out today for you, as well as Orcs, and then Chaos and regular Space Marines were out already. So now we just need fucking points.
Favoritism.
Now we just need points, and then we can actually play.
Then we also need an army builder.
I have one.
Yeah.
Actually, I haven't opened up that app in a while. I don't know if it works for 10th.
I believe that app is being discontinued and there's a new one.
Oh.
Yeah.
I have not been told of this.
Rip.
Where did you hear that?
On the community page or something? I don't remember.
Huh.
I do remember seeing it, though.
Well then, I'll have to take a look into that.
And I think Battlescribe is also dead.
Well, effectively, Battlescribe has been dead for a while. It's only being kept alive by the volunteer mods. So. But I think.
It's a shame.
Yeah, but I think they were also looking at building their own app and telling people to, like, your days on Battlescribe are numbered because we can't keep up with this bullshit.
Yeah, because it's the guy that has the rights to the app that's being a little fuck.
Yeah, and he hasn't updated, like, the building AI, or not AI, API and such, and they were just like, this is so old and out of date, and we're struggling to use it, and he will not update it because he's just being lazy.
He makes a lot off of doing nothing, so...
Yeah. Well, that's the weirdest thing, because Battlescribe is not a monthly payment. It was $7 once. A one-time $7 payment, and you had Battlescribe for life. So I don't know how he's living comfortably off of it if it's only a one-time payment. That's why everything goes to subscription models, because it's guaranteed constant income. So I don't know, but I guess he is.
He knows something we don't.
He knows something we don't. Oh! Never mind. Advertisement space. The free version of Battlescribe has ads on it, and ads are a monthly rev. That's why.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yep, we figured it out. Anyways, Sanguinary Guard, melee weapons. They have the Encarmin Blade and Power Fist, and that's it.
Oh, yeah, they did put it together.
So, well, the only thing missing is the axe, because they had blades or axes or fists, but now they don't have axes anymore. It's just the...
it's just blade, which is...
Encarmin Blade and Power Fist. Let's see, maybe they can do something for their war gear options. Any number of models can have their Angelus bolt gun replaced with either an Inferno pistol or Plasma pistol. For every 5 models in the unit, one model's blade can be replaced with a Power Fist. And one model can be equipped with a sanguinary banner. Okay, so they all come with just the
Blade.
Encarmin blade, and one can have a power fist.
Which is the axes and
the axes and the swords
put together.
Yeah. The axes and the swords are now just that one Encarmin blade, and then if you want, you can switch one model out for a power fist. So, sort of, yes, merge them all into one. Pretty much did.
Also, JB makes a couple good points.
I'm so behind on chat. I'm sorry, guys. I was promised an annoying advertisement, and it didn't happen. Probably because you've already been served your certain amount of ads. If you've watched a certain amount of advertisements in a span of time on YouTube, YouTube will not show you another ad because there is a timer for how many ads they can legally show you in the span of an hour. So you're probably outside of that, or there was a glitch and you just didn't have to worry about that. I don't know. Two things make me want to ditch creators. Oof. Giant Photoshop eyes in the thumbnail, talking in a dumb voice when reading something they think it's stupid. Yeah, I will say, giant Photoshop eyes in the thumbnail, I don't do that per se, but I do brighten my eyes in my thumbnails from time to time.
Do you want me to go back and find some of those?
What?
I know for a fact that you do the anime eye thing.
Oh, okay, yes, the anime eyes, that's fine, but I don't make my own eyes giant. I just overlay anime eyes on top of my eyes. Maybe JB's talking about anime eyes. We'll find out. But I've never bulged out my own eyes. I've only ever overlaid anime eyes on mine, or I've made my own eyes brighter. You can really see it in the thumbnails I've been doing for these streams, because I've been really darkening the bags under my eyes to show, like, oh my god, so many days of just building and painting, but then also brightening the whites of my eyes too, so it looks strikingly bright because the rest of my eye around it is very, very dark. But that's intentional, because eyes on people's faces draw attention all the time. So, and it's one of the first things people notice when they look at a face, is they look at the eyes. So that's why people bulge out their eyes on thumbnails all the time, or make them sparkle and everything, because it's the first thing that attracts people when they look at a picture, is someone's eyes. So that's why I brighten mine and darken everything, because it draws your attention immediately. But talking in a bad voice when reading something they think it's stupid, yeah, I'm not super fan of that either. I have a friend named Katie who does something I really don't like, is she constantly does like, oh, it's just monkey. She does it all the time. I really don't like it. It's her thing. She does it all the time. I hate it. I hate it so much. I know it's not exactly the same thing you're talking about, but I just really don't like it. It's very annoying. And of course, being boring. Well, the sad thing is that the thumbnail, for most videos on YouTube, the thumbnail is far more important than the video itself. The video can be meh, but you're already started watching it. So most people just go, I'll continue watching. I'm already here. But if the thumbnail gets you to click, done. The video doesn't even have to be that great. You already clicked on the video. So thumbnail for a lot more videos than not. Yeah. Unfortunately, the thumbnail for a lot of videos is more important than the video itself. Is more important than the content being presented. Because if you clicked on it, then it's that most of the time it's more effort to click off of it and go find another video to watch than it is to I'll just watch this. So. Being boring is a default, so it's not part of my specific complaint. Fair enough. I'm pretty sure you can be canceled for being a ginger. Damn. I hope not. I love gingers. They're my favorite. If you can't sell 1 million copies of something at $7 one-time payment, that's enough money. Yeah, that's true as well. I mean, we have no idea what the person who runs Battlescribe's, like, life payments are. Yeah, what his lifestyle is. Is it a squalid lifestyle, a mediocre lifestyle? How much...
shut up. Get him out of here.
Who knows? But yeah, so he would make two sources of revenue off Battlescribe. Advertisement spots, because they got to pay him to advertise on the free version of the site, and then anybody who pays him the $7 one-time payment, $7, gets that as well. If he was doing $7 a month off of it and the advertisement payments on the free version, then I could see him absolutely living a good life. But the $7 one-time life payment, I think he's probably living a decent life, but I wouldn't say he's a millionaire by any means. I don't think that many people have paid the $7 subscription. And the advertisements as well on Battlescribe, they're not interrupting advertisements. They're not like mid rolls or anything like that. They're small little banner ads, so they can't be paying supreme amounts. But
Enough.
like enough, yeah. If he lives in a small apartment just on his own kind of thing, and he keeps his finances and his spending small, then yeah, absolutely, I could see him just living off of Battlescribe, and clearly he is, because
You know what? Instead of doing the blue, I'm going to do the metallics for the base.
you do that.
So I'll be right back.
All giant eyes. Well, sorry, JB. I've definitely done that more than once, but I've done it because it works. Okay, let's get back to building here. This goes here? No. Did I snip the wrong one? I think I snipped off the wrong leg. Oh, does it sit like this? Oh, it sits like this. Never mind. I didn't snip off the wrong leg. We're good. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. We're good. This will sit right on top of that. You would see. Something like that? Oh, like that. There we go. I figured that out. Oh, nope, not. Wait, never mind. Is this one of those other ones where I have to force it in? Seems like it. Yeah, this looks like one of those where I have to force it to click in. I don't see how else to do this. Yep, you must have to force it to click in. There's no other way to do this. I can see it. It's supposed to line up right in there. There's a crack there. It's not fully flush, but if I force it, it'll become flush. So. Yep. All right. Another way. Let's do it.
I think.
Let's give it
I think this might draw too much attention to the base.
What?
What I'm doing, the style that I'm doing. Do you remember the parts of my models, my town models, where it was like that kind of gold?
No.
Fuck.
Are you worrying? Are you worrying by doing Armageddon Dust, the model
No.
blend
This
into
is like
it or
for
something?
the metals, for the metal parts on the bases. So
Okay.
like the metal bars and like the filigree, not the filigree, like the bars that are on the bases.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if doing those in a brighter color would make it so that the eyes go there first. It probably would.
So you don't want to blend it in with the Armageddon Dust around it?
I will, and I'll definitely darken it down with some old oil after. I might actually pull out some of the stuff that I've already painted.
I would say just like take, if you want it to stand out a little bit, just like take a brighter gold, or just add some white to your wet palette with that gold, and then dry brush it in that brighter color.
No. I'm asking if it will, not not to make it do so. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, you're wanting it to stand out, or are you not wanting it to stand out?
No, this is just part of the base. Like, I don't really want it to.
Then cover it in Armageddon dust. And then you just have the spiral coming out of the base itself. They wouldn't even see the part that's glued to the base because you just cover it in Armageddon dust.
So the stuff that I'm talking about is like the
Sorry, chat.
Is the gold button areas?
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, so that would be the stuff that I would put onto the metal that the base has on it. I'm just wondering if that would be too much. Like, just down here. Not the snake itself.
No, just on that little rock outcropping that it's standing on. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm wondering if that might be too much.
Too much.
I guess I can just, like, slather it in fucking oil.
But that's, what are you meaning by too much? Like, if it would be standing out amongst the dirt too much, you mean?
If it would be, like, the main draw of the model. Like, if
no.
It would be, like, they go there, like, that's where things go immediately.
I wouldn't say so, especially if you're using Armageddon Dust, because they're the same hue. They're both, like, a goldish yellow. And especially...
Well, no, I'm not using, I'm not going to be using Armageddon. I'm using something else. It's like a silver.
Oh.
Here, I'll go grab it.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about then. Fun fact, people with room temperature IQ are smarter in the USA than anywhere else due to the US of the Fahrenheit scale. I don't understand that, but that's because I use Celsius, probably. Well, now. Camera seems to be having a hard time with its autofocus today. Yeah, probably because, like, if I sit away, then it's focused here, but as soon as I lean in, it probably tries to focus. Yeah, it tries to focus to the closest thing. Ah, well. Oh, yeah, and then it fucking warps there. Oh, we're not using anything super spectacular. We're cheap over here. This is, I mean... Oh, something's attached to it. Oh.
So I've got two choices here at the moment for what I actually have. I don't know if these are actually any good because I haven't used them in a very long time.
It's just a little webcam, chat. It's just a little Logitech webcam.
So we've got the Astro Granite Debris, which is the one I'm thinking on, which is like a gray. And then this one's more of a brown. So
gotcha.
I'm probably thinking this one.
On the webcam, they look identical, unfortunately.
Oh, that's true.
Whichever one you pick, yeah, the gold will stand out a little bit because it's such a contrast to the color. But if you wash it down in null oil, it'll blend.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll blend right in. It will still stand out because it is a different striking color than the ground.
Yeah.
But I don't think it'll stand out so much that that's what'll draw people's attention, because there's a massive model towering over top of it in comparison. And even if it is bright, just null oil it.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot and I'll see how I like it. Because I do want to have like some different colors and contrasts in here because it would look nice, you know? But I guess I'd have to start with the dry brush of the Dawnstone first.
Room temperature is 70 degrees here. It's 21 there. So if one's IQ is the same as the room temperature, you get a big advantage on F scale. I officially don't know what we're talking about anymore, JB, and that's okay. I want to be big dumb brain and snip plastic and glue it.
And here I am being like, hey, pick my colors, bitch. I'm not helping with that. The thing about doing dry brushing non-metallics is that they tend to dry very fucking quick.
Alright, I have to force this piece in. There's no other way to do this, so let's just hope He goes, well, there's no other way to do this, chat. But I am applying a lot of force. There we go. Snapped in, clipped it in. We're good. Probably didn't even really have to glue it. But added safety measure. Oh yeah, and to bright purple and orange with green spots. Bingo. That's what you gotta do.
What, is that to me?
Yep, the bright purple and orange with green spots.
No.
Get dunked. But
thanks for the suggestion, though.
To fully answer your question, because I never answered the last part, thumbnail stuff that I use that I don't like, but I do use it anyways because it works. What would be the term for that? Enticing or mystery titles, I guess. Titles that don't give you the full information of what the video is. I don't like it because from a viewer standpoint, it's very annoying to not fully know what to expect when you click the video. But at the same time, that's why it works, because it's the mystery of being like, oh, why is this way? Or what did it do? That kind of stuff. Like, the most broad example, you won't believe what happened in this video. And then the viewer goes, well, what did happen in the video? And you click on it and you watch. And usually it's not as crazy as you think it is. But you still get that tiny bit of dopamine because you had a question was proposed to you, and then you got the answer. So you're like, oh, I discovered something. I figured out what happened in this video. It may not be the most mind-blowing thing, but you got your worth out of it. You got enough dopamine to be like, okay, I understood that now. So that's the one thing I don't like as a viewer, because it's you're constantly inundated with stuff being like, you'll never guess what happened, or how much did I spend on this, and that, like,
I spent $2,000 on Klee.
Yeah, but or like, you'll never guess what I spent $2,000 on would be a better title, because then you have an idea and you're like, $2,000 is a lot of money. What did this person spend $2,000 on? So you click the video. That kind of stuff, I would say, it's annoying, but it works, and I use it. I wouldn't say I use it quite frequently, but I do use it from time to time. I even just used it on the Descent into Avernus video. The thumbnail very clearly says Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus, and then it's my face fused over the skull and everything. But the title is, I really wanted to love this adventure, but I don't say what it is or anything. So someone would be like, oh, well, why didn't he love this adventure? And that's what entices them to click on it. Or like, oh, what adventure are they talking about, if they don't really pay attention to the thumbnail kind of stuff. So that's the kind of thing where I don't overly enjoy doing it. I would much rather just be like, I would much rather do it the way I did with my first, with Horde of the Dragon Queen and Tyranny of Dragons. No, Rise of Tiamat, that was it. Where Horde of the Dragon Queen, I said, this adventure is rough. Horde of the Dragon Queen review DM's perspective was the full title. And then Rise of Tiamat was Council Meetings, the Campaign. Rise of Tiamat review DM's perspective.
That was true.
Yes. Looking back, I would change the titles now, and I would just do This Adventure is Rough and Council Meetings, the Campaign, and delete everything else after it. Because it's just a better title. It's less wordy, it's less for people to read, and both thumbnails have my dumb face with the full book cover right on the front of it there. So it's not entirely mysterious, because you can see what's going on in the thumbnail. But, so, that I would say that's the
some random dude's face in it.
Yeah. So I would say that's the one thing where I'm like, I don't overly like using it, but I do because it works. So.
Yeah, that's right.
And I know it works because it works on me. So. And that's honestly the best way to think about YouTube whenever you're doing YouTube, is you put yourself in the mind of a viewer and you think, what would entice me to watch a video? What would make me click a video? And then once you figure out kind of like what makes you a viewer on YouTube, you then look at tons of other channels in the niche you want to do and look at what they're doing and what they're doing often, because what they're doing often probably works. So.
No, that's fair.
No, I wanted to like this adventure one is fine because the thumbnail shows the book. Exactly. And I always want to... I don't want to go full-on mystery to the point where you literally have no idea what kind of video it's going to be, because then I feel it's like, it becomes disingenuous because you're clicking and you're not entirely sure what you're expecting. The only way you can have an idea of what you're expecting is if you recognize the username. Like if someone sees, I really wanted to love this adventure, and the thumbnail is just me sitting in a corner crying and nothing else, people will be like, what is an adventure? What adventure are they talking about? Why are they crying? And they have way more questions, but also less likely to click because they don't know what niche it is. The only way they could possibly know is if they see it's a video by WinglessValkyrie, and they know WinglessValkyrie typically makes D&D videos. Then they might have the idea, but you never want to be making videos only directed at your audience. You always want to be looking at expanding. You always want to be looking at making videos for people who don't know who you are. The moment you only make videos for your current audience is the moment you stop growing. You always want to be looking at people and making videos for people who don't know who you are, because that's how you keep growing. So. But yes.
YouTube 101 with WinglessValkyrie.
I like giving YouTube advice because I think I know a lot, but I also hate giving YouTube advice because it's one of those things where it's like, don't take advice from someone who's not where you want to be. Like if someone comes to you and they're like, I can tell you exactly how to succeed on YouTube. I know every in and out. I know all the tricks and tips and everything. You stay a week with me and you'll learn. And you have 2 people telling you this. One person has 52 subscribers and has uploaded 4 videos in the past 2 years. The other person has 10 million subscribers, uploads at least twice a week, and makes like millions a year. Who are you going to listen to?
True.
So I hate giving YouTube advice because anybody can be like, well, clearly it doesn't work for you. You have less than 1,000 subs, or less than 2,000. I have more than 1,000 subs, Pog, but you have like less than 10,000 subs. You're not even a full-time content creator. Why should I listen to you? So never take advice from someone who's not where you want to be.
For me, it's more of a, I don't really know anybody else, and you're my friend, so I'm here.
Yeah. And a lot of people I give advice to are people who don't have YouTube channels or want to start a YouTube channel but just haven't. And it's like, I feel I have good enough advice that you can get to where I'm at. Because if you look at my graphs are going up. My views are going up. My subscribers are going up. So I'm clearly doing something right. Am I where I want to be? I mean, no, I would like to be full-time content creation, and that will take me getting 4,000 a month to do that. I currently make roughly 60 a month, so we're a little ways off, but 60 a month. That's more than what most people are doing who want to be YouTubers. So I do feel like I have some advice to give to at least get you going, to get the ball rolling. Do I have advice to be full-time? No, because I'm not full-time, so don't listen to me if you want to be full-time. Listen to someone who's actually full-time.
Just gonna go change out my water.
Okay. I'm gonna actually continue building. God damn it.
I keep distracting.
That's fine. 61, 63.
This is my plan to have you done after me.
Poggers.
Alright, I'm good. I'm going.
Okay. I'm gonna fuck what they spent 2K on. Nice. Given I'm not a normal viewer. I have 7 subs, which I think is pretty good for making one video every 3 years or so. If you feel good about it, that's all that matters. Don't let anybody tell you your metrics are bad. Your views are awful comparative to your videos and everything. It's like, no. If you're happy with it and you're proud of it, fucking go for it. There are some people who upload once a year and have like 5 subs, and they're happy about that one video a year. And you should be. You uploaded. That's better than most people. Most people want to do something, but they don't want to put in the work to do it.
That's me.
No, because you are literally streaming as we talk, my man. I'm talking about people who are like, I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be the TikToker. I want to be an influencer. It's like, okay, how many subs you got? Well, I haven't started yet. How many photos you put on Instagram yet? Well, I haven't uploaded anything. It's like, you can't do anything if you don't start. It's like, oh, but yeah, but my posts are going to be awful. My videos are going to be dog shit. Yes. Yes, they will.
That is a fact.
Yeah, 100% they will. Your first 50 photos are going to be ass. Your first couple videos are going to be awful. At least you started. At least you uploaded. Do you know how many people want to do something, but they never even take a fraction of a step towards it? A lot. By uploading one thing, by uploading one video, one post, something, you already are better than most people who want to do that because you actually did something. Yeah, it's dog shit. Yeah, it's awful. Yeah, it's garbage, and I would never look at it a second time, but that's fine. Upload again. Upload another time. Learn. Keep learning. Keep looking back. Keep improving. Your first 50, 100 posts and shit are going to be awful. That's fine.
You are going to look back and cringe.
Yeah, that's fine. You didn't come out of the womb walking as a millionaire. You learnt. You grew. You adapted. The only difference is now you have the sentience to be like, but when I start, I'm going to be cringe. A baby doesn't think that. A baby just does, and then eventually gets better. You have to look at yourself as a baby, not worrying about what you're doing, just do. And eventually, you will get better. And that's all there is to it. Okay, I need 60 and 62. 60.
What, does 69 go away?
I don't think I've even clipped 69 yet. I don't know if I will be. Watch, 69 is going to be for the fucking Forge Fiend, and we'll never even get to use it.
No.
Or Games Workshop...
Truly the worst timeline.
Yeah. Or Games Workshop knew that people would just meme on 69 part, and they just didn't do it. There's 68 and 70, and that's it.
That'd be way too self-aware of them. So, sorry,
True.
That doesn't fly.
True, Games Workshop is run by a bunch of boomers. They wouldn't get it. God, I love this song. So good. I love you say that. My song literally just ended, and it was just pure silence, and it's just, God, I love this song. It's like, I'm not
God,
listening.
I love silence.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not listening to shit.
That said, I would rather listen to silence than, like, rap and shit. Like, bad rap.
Yeah. There is a small handful of rap artists that I'm like, you know what? This is alright. I'll listen to this. A vast majority of it, I'm like, this is just annoying.
Oh.
Something break? You good?
No, I spilled water.
Did you spill the
Never
whole
been
paint
with
cup?
water, no.
Oh, I just watched it on stream. Okay.
I fucking clipped the brush that was in it.
Yeah, I just watched
God
it.
damn it.
I just saw it happen.
No.
Time to get paper towel.
I don't wanna.
Well, then just sacrifice your keyboard to the paint gods. I was a slacker and I never uploaded in the other half of my 150k piece Lego collection. And now it's mostly packed in boxes because we have an offer on a house. Damn. Well, at least you got an offer on the house, so good job on that. 69 today. Yesterday you were looking for head. Yesterday I was looking for head, huh?
I feel like that's every day.
Listen. I'm gonna move right along from that. It is fucking roasting in here. It was 70 degrees Fahrenheit when I came in here, and now I'm fucking roasting.
Why are you using Fahrenheit, you weirdo?
Because my thermostat is stuck on Fahrenheit, and I can't change it to Celsius. So
Okay,
I know
that's funny.
Yeah, so I know the temperature of my house in Fahrenheit, but I have to go look at the little magnet thermometer I have on my fridge to see what it is in Celsius. It's very annoying.
That's actually fucking hilarious.
Let me go check what it says now, because it was 70 when we started. It's definitely warmed up.
Yep. I've got my fan going this time. So, you guys haven't seen this effect from me, and it's one of my favorite to do, but it's not one that I ever really do on my Necron models, typically, because it doesn't really call for it. So I'm kind of hyped to do this today.
It's 73 in my house now. It's gone up 3 degrees. So, I turned on a couple of fans, though. Should be fine. I'm also in my giant fucking black cargo pants, which is a mistake, but oh well. Actually, no, I'm gonna go change it to shorts.
Yeah, that's a wise decision. Ooh, this is gonna be annoying. 23 degrees. Warm enough. Hell yeah.
Okay. My chinchillas get pissed off if it hits 76 Fahrenheit or 25 Celsius. Yeah, I would too.
True.
I've had it up to last week. It was 85 Celsius in the house, and I finally was like, you know what?
Celsius.
Yeah, I was
Bruh.
I was liquid. Sorry, it was 85 Fahrenheit in the house, and I finally was like, all right, time to break out the AC and go into the shed, sift through all my shit, and pull the AC in. So. Alright. So this just gets glued onto. Huh? Oh, I see where it lines up. Somewhere around there. Yeah, right there. Okay. Gotcha. 85 Celsius should kill you in about 2 minutes. It was pretty awful. I don't think it was last summer, but it was either last summer. No. Yeah, it must have been last summer. Last summer, it was 42 degrees Celsius outside at one point,
Yep.
and I made a TikTok about it. So I can't even. I don't
That
know
might
what.
have been the year before. That might have been the year before.
Might have been the year before. I made a TikTok about it when it happened. I like walked up to my Google Home and I was like, "What's the temperature outside?" And it was like, "In Kelowna right now, it's 42 degrees." And I was like, "Holy fuck!" I was roasting.
Mm-hmm.
It was horrendous.
Yeah, that was when I was still working on the orchards.
Yeah, that would have been. So, didn't kill me, but it was awful. Don't even want to know what that was. That must have been like over 100 Fahrenheit. 107, yep, 107 Fahrenheit. That's what it was. It was horrendous.
And it was like that for like a solid week.
Oh yeah, it was god awful.
It was the big old heat dome.
Yep, it was garbage. But yeah, so you think 85 should kill me in about 2 minutes? It was 107.
You said Celsius.
Oh, yes, sorry, JB, yeah, 85 Celsius should kill me in 2 minutes. Yes, it should. But... See, why can't we all just use Celsius? God damn it, guys. Get on with the rest of the world. 0 is the freezing point, and 100 is the boiling point. It just makes sense. Not this,
Agree.
like, 16 degrees Fahrenheit, that's the freezing point. It's like, that makes no sense! 0! 0 is freezing. 100 is boiling. It's so easy.
It's so easy.
It's so easy. Something like that? Yeah, it was like that. Okay.
Going back to advertising, because that reminded me of one of my pet peeves.
Go back to advertising. Oh, going back to advertising. Yeah, I gotcha.
One of my pet peeves is like the game ads, and they're like, there's a very obvious right and wrong choices to make.
Oh, like mobile game ads?
Yeah,
Yes.
especially mobile game ads. Oh, I hate them.
Yeah,
They're
see,
so fucking stupid.
everyone hates them. But you know why they do that?
Because it's like, oh yeah, I could do better than that.
Bingo! That is
Yeah.
exactly why.
And I get it, but at the same time, it's just like, god damn it, at least try to be good.
But that's the thing as well, is it's twofold, because one, the viewer then watches and is like, I could make a better decision. So they download the game to make a better choice than what they just watched. But also, because of its absurdity, it gets shared and talked about. Like right now, because it's absurd.
I am not saying anything in particular.
No, but that's what people will do, is they will see an absurd game ad, and even if they don't click it, they share it. And sharing is free advertising that the advertiser and the game publisher doesn't have to pay for.
But I'm not saying any particular one, so fuck you guys.
No, but yes, that it works twofold. One, to force people to do it themselves because they could do it better than them, but also because it gets talked about and shared around and free advertising. So.
But yeah, I fucking hate them because it's like, god fucking damn it. I know what you're trying to do, and I hate that too, so I'm not engaging in any of this shit.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
I've never downloaded any of those kinds of games just because
Neither
I'm not a mobile gamer. I don't overly do mobile gaming. I used to when I was a little younger. I did like Dragon Veil and
Yep, I remember that shit.
yeah.
I remember Kendall just going super tryhard, like he always did.
Yep, like always.
Yeah, if there's any game that anybody started playing, he was tryharding it.
Yep, he had to be the best. He had to be better than everybody.
Yeah, and I still hate elf decks to this day. Especially Elfdrazi.
Elfdrazi. Yikes.
Because that's what he played.
Yep. But yeah, but ever since then, I don't really mobile game. I don't play games on my phone. I'm not an out and about gamer is the thing. If I'm gonna play games, I'm gonna play it on my beast of a PC, or now I guess the Switch. But even that, I've really slowed down with Tears. I'm just kind of like, eh. So.
Yeah, I have as well, but that's just because I've been quite busy doing other things.
Yeah.
Like streaming.
You say that with such a condescending tone. You agreed to this.
I know. And I'm glad that I'm getting shit done, but at the same time, this is gonna kill me.
Yeah, it's gonna kill me too, brother. But think about the money we're raising for charity for the Canadian Red Cross.
We're doing it.
Why do advertisers think they can annoy me into buying something? They don't need to annoy you into buying something. They just need to annoy you into thinking about them. That's all. Even if you don't buy anything, you still think about them. And like anything with social media today, the worst thing you can do is ignore something. That is the ultimate punishment. That's the ultimate not caring. If you follow it, if you interact with it, if you talk about it, if you think about it, all of it, free advertising. The worst thing you can do is ignore something. What?
The fucking D20 toaster.
What?
Look at Dragonlance.
Look at Dragonlance? Okay. D20 toaster. Am I gonna... What the fuck is this now? Oh.
Legitimate. You think that that it was a D20 like dice jail in the form of a toaster? Or
no, I honestly didn't know what to expect. I had no ideas. Hey, $53.99 for Edge Platinum members. I'm an Edge Platinum member. Hi, I want it. Thank you. I don't care that I have a toaster already. I have Edge Platinum.
Was that Ashy?
That was Ashy. Yep.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Too bad we already have a toaster.
Now you're gonna have two toasters. How do you spell tongue?
Tounge.
Nope. Chad, how do you spell tongue? I can't be bothered to go look for the tongue emoji. I just want to type it and it give it to me. Does it toast random numbers onto the bread? Doesn't look like it. It just toasts.
That would be dope.
It looks like it just toasts. Here, I can show you on stream.
It just toasts toast.
It just toasts toast, but it does have an imprint of a D20 on the one piece there.
Bread.
So. Did you say it
Get
doesn't
memed
until
on.
you subscribe?
No, it doesn't toast toast. It toasts bread.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. Tongue. He was close. There we go, chat. Now I've got my perfect emoji face. And for your contribution, chat, you're getting ads in 50 seconds.
Whee!
Whee!
Good old Risk of Brain.
Good old Stream Beats by Harris Heller. Oh, there's also a D12 Lite they just posted for $44.99.
I feel like he's just preying on Ashy at this point.
Now, Ashley's preying upon herself by allowing herself to be convinced to get these things. I can see it now. The DM puts a piece of bread in it and comes up a 20 for the monster's attack, and he tells the players, "Look like you're toast."
I like that. That's good.
I'd have to put the piece of bread in there and just patiently fucking wait for it to toast. It's like, what's it roll, Torsten? I don't know. I'll tell you in about 3 minutes.
What?
Ashley just posted, "Jackson, help, I want them."
Oh no. I have to go be responsible, huh?
Tell her she can get the light, but the toaster's mine, because I can get it for $20 less than its asking price, because I'm a platinum member. JB, hide the credit cards.
Alright.
The only saving grace right now is that Ashley's at
I'm
work.
gonna go turn on my AC.
Okay. Well, yeah, the only saving grace right now is that Ashley's at work, so she can't go buy it. And she doesn't have a car either, so... I need, Oh, I was like, I only have 3 legs. I missed, I gotta do that one too. Alright, I need 41, 42. 41, right there.
Alright, I'm back.
I forgot your unit has AC.
What?
I forgot that your unit has AC.
Yeah, it's like a wall unit in the fucking...
Yeah, in the living room, just kind of
in the
protruding
living
out
room,
there.
So... Yeah, so I've got a series of fans bringing it into this room.
Nice. That's I'd have the
Takes a
exact
while,
same.
but it works.
I have the exact same thing going on. The AC unit's in the kitchen, and then it goes to that standing oscillating fan in the kitchen that points down to the hall, and then I have a fan on the floor in the hall pointing into this room.
Yep. Great minds think alike.
41, and then I need 42. Where's 42? Probably on the other fucking sprue.
Probably get away with 2 coats of these.
Bless you. Bless you.
Sorry about that.
How
That came
dare
out of
you?
nowhere.
How dare you perform bodily functions?
Don't make me come over and perform bodily functions on you.
Oh, hey yo, hey yo, hey yo.
Take that as you will.
I will not. I will not take any of that. Gross. Now, if we film it for OnlyFans, Kappa. Actually, I don't have OnlyFans. We just have YouTube members. So, if we film it for YouTube members, Pog. Nope. Still can't show explicit stuff on YouTube, even if it's for YouTube members.
We'll just blur it out. It'll be fine.
Title of the video: You won't believe what Jackson did to me. Gone sexual.
Full circle, hey?
Yep. Callback. I should do stand-up comedy again.
I really think you should do sit-down comedy.
Shut the fuck up. You should go do fucking lay-down comedy.
Okay.
Is that just you joking with Ashley in bed?
Yep.
Bingo. Lay-down comedy.
Oh, this song's quiet, so I'm gonna turn it up. One of my favorite songs from the playlist.
In the old days, YouTube had porn and snuff videos. People in the Middle East chopping heads off for real, no moderation, then Google bought it. Yep. And then you had to go to LiveLeak for all that stuff. Fun fact, you know YouTube was initially made as a dating website?
Huh?
Oh, you didn't know?
No, I didn't.
Yeah. YouTube was made by 3 guys in college, and they made it initially as a dating website. And then one of them decided it'd be fun if you could upload videos to the website to like do a video of yourself introducing yourself. So they added video function, and the first video ever made was one of the founders at the zoo. And it's just him chilling with some elephants at the zoo. It's like 5-second clip. He's like, "I'm here. I'm hanging out with some elephants at the zoo," and that's it. That's the whole video. And that was the first video ever uploaded to YouTube. And then people kept uploading more and more videos, and then people started uploading comedy videos about themselves, just like joking around, and then that took off. And then Smosh started uploading just comedy videos, not even about the dating site at all, and then they dropped the dating aspect because videos were taking off, and well, the rest is history.
Poor guys never found love.
No, but they found millions when Google bought it.
They found money.
Which some would argue is better than love.
Hello, I like money. Money, 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 money. Well, today I learned.
Yep. The more you know.
I feel like I learn a lot on these streams.
Well, at least you
When
get
you're
something
around.
out of it. You get painted models and knowledge.
Is it useful knowledge? No.
No,
But
but it's knowledge. It's
Yeah.
it allows you to fill the void of time with something
other than paint.
other than paint. Yep. All right, we're ironically pretty close to being done, chat. We're just gluing the last leg, and then we put all legs onto the boy, and then we fit him with the exhaust pipes and tendrils, put him on the base, and then we're done.
Oh yeah? What's next?
Nothing.
Oh, what?
It's a very short stream for me because I've got to cut the grass, I've got to clean the house, I've got to do some bed fittings, and I still have to go down to the boat. I got a lot of stuff I got to
Alright.
do still. So,
Cringe.
yep. And then I'm streaming
Leaving
tomorrow.
me alone again.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
then
wait,
I'm
how dare.
streaming tomorrow morning again by myself, just so you can have a day off before streaming for, what was it, 2 days?
2 days.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, and then I'm back Monday. So.
It's kind of funny that we've made this our job.
Well, we're not getting
Essentially.
paid for it, so it's not really a job. Well, I'm pseudo getting paid for it because there are ads on my videos, but it's like fucking pennies. So Oh wait, no, you're an affiliate as well, aren't you? Yeah. So you are also getting paid for it because there are ads on your streams too, which are also like pennies. So.
Yep.
But both of us have to hit $100 earned to even see any of it. So.
Twitch brought theirs down to 50,
Oh, that's right, they did.
which is also a good step.
Yeah.
Not that it really matters, but it's just like a nice little injection.
Yeah, it's something for those people who have like maybe $60, $70 in their account and they're like, I had to wait for $40 or $30 more, which will take like 6 months. But now they can just immediately get a payout. And also, a lot of smaller streamers can now get payouts earlier. Because it doesn't matter to big streamers, but the small streamers can get payouts earlier. So. Alright, so that's all 4 legs done. Now we're just going to glue the legs to the body. So this little leg goes in the back here. Yeah, something like that. And then the big leg would go in the front here.
Yeah, it looks like Ricky and them were streaming today as well.
Oh, Dice Check?
No.
Oh,
Adeptus.
Adeptus. Yeah, I saw they were doing a painting stream. They're painting Be'lakor.
Yeah. Eventually, you're also going to be painting Be'lakor.
Eventually, someday I'll get Be'lakor. But it ain't today.
Nope.
And it ain't anytime soon. I got enough models to paint as is, and I also have no money to buy other models either. And Be'lakor's Be'lakor's one of those models. Oh, go ahead.
I unironically would get Vashtor just to paint and build him. Because I really like the way he looks.
I'm not a big fan of him.
No?
He's okay looking. He's not the best thing since sliced bread for me. And just in terms of aesthetic wise, I wouldn't buy him. He's meh.
Then again, I'm much more into like mechanical shit than you are, so.
Yeah, he's okay. Like, I'm not saying he's bad or anything, but in terms of like models I have to buy, he's not on my list. Even if he was like the most busted model ever, it's not super on my list.
Oh, that's fair.
Same thing with Khorne, Lord of Skulls. It just, like, yeah, it's busted. Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, I want to build World Eaters eventually. But the Lord of Skulls is just, it just looks like a centaur with tracks. I'm like, meh. It doesn't strike me as cool. It's just meh.
See, I was thinking you were talking about like the Blood Crusher. I'm just like, bro, what do you mean?
I don't even know what that is.
They're like the big mounts that the Chaos uses. They're like the big red ones.
Oh, like the Juggernaut things?
Yeah.
Those are fine. Those look cool. They just look like vicious hellhound dogs in armor. That's fine. That's cool. I like those.
Yeah.
No, but like the Khorne Lord of Skulls, which is just, yeah, it's just a fucking centaur, but with a tank tracks instead of a horse body. And it's like, it doesn't look super menacing. It's just meh.
So yeah, basically the World Leaders, they have characters that are riding those.
Yeah, I've seen those. Those look cool.
Blood Crushers.
Those are fine. Skull chat. I'd probably get those eventually, but eh. I like a good mix of like mechanical and I'm far more into like cyborgs and smesh like that than just full on a robot aesthetic. That's just meh. There's nothing.
So
there's nothing aesthetically.
You would
cool
actually like AdMech.
AdMech from time to time is like, yeah, it looks somewhat cool, but even AdMech looking at them, like, yeah, they're cool, but playing them doesn't interest me at all.
Yeah.
I
think they're less stupid now that all those like ridiculous rules are gone.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I get you. I get you.
They don't visually very cool. Lore wise, dope. Playing wise, doesn't interest me.
Painting wise,
yeah, painting wise, super doesn't interest me.
Yep. There's a reason I went with Necrons as one of my armies.
A lot of Chaos models are already spindly as is.
And they already have trim.
Yeah.
That's the worst part for you. Because you hate doing trim.
I really do hate doing trim. It looks cool. I understand why it's a thing. But fuck, man. Painting that Helldrake was a fucking nightmare, doing all that gold trim. Oh.
Yep. You kind of gave up halfway through.
The Helldrake? No, I finished the whole
Yeah.
thing.
You only did one coat for it, though.
Oh yeah, no, I only did one coat for the trim. Fuck doing 2 coats of that. No. It can look a little washed out and gray. It's seen some shit. It's been in a couple fights.
Yep. I respect your decision. Because I wouldn't do it either, I don't think.
I met Mrs. B online 2 months before YouTube existed. I don't know who Mrs. B is, but...
His wife.
Oh, JB Lamau. I was like, is this some YouTuber I'm supposed to know? Nice. That's pretty cool. Also, 2 months before YouTube existed. Goddamn, you're old.
Straight up, huh?
I'm gonna keep reminding you. I also have like 6 notifications on Discord. Oh, it's all Dragonlance.
Yeah, I have the same. You know what? I'm gonna look at it because why not?
You want me to just read it to you?
No, I'm on it.
Okay.
We don't need more shit, goddammit.
That's a conversation for you to have with your girlfriend, not me.
Oh, she's well aware. Or she should be. How long have we been live for? 2:15? Alright,
yep.
alright.
Are you about to call it?
No.
Oh, I was like, you're fucking complaining that I was leaving before you. What is this?
Psych Uno reverse.
It's like, what the fuck? I'm already taking tomorrow for you, goddamn. This just looks like a monkey, chat. It's on its like its hand is curled up like that and it's on its knuckles. It's a weird dog monkey.
Monkey.
Or a weird dog gorilla, I guess. Well, like gorilla's a monkey, it's all the same. Age of Empires 4 Anniversary Edition just went on sale. Thanks, email.
Never played Age of Empires 4.
Me either. I remember everyone was super hyped for it, and then it came out. I didn't even know it came out. I just eventually saw it on Steam one day, and I was like, oh, cool. I'll get that eventually. And I put it on my wish list, and that was about it. There we go. 2 legs on this side. Gotta do the 2 other legs on the other side. And then the exhaust, its head, the tendrils, and we're done.
I know I put more workload doing this, but I don't give a fuck.
You can put as much or as little work as you want. They just have to be built and painted. That was all the stipulation there was.
Alright, boys, get out the fucking spray cans.
That's fine if that's what you want to do. Chat will just call you out for it, but if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, we both know I couldn't do that. Not yet, anyway. I haven't reached the breaking point.
It's coming.
I think we all know it's coming. Someday. Do I even need an extra coat on this one?
No. Move on.
Not that one.
As long as it's bright purple, it's all good.
There's actually one guy that I commander. He showed me his Necrons, and they were like gold, purple, and like silver, and it was actually super dope looking.
Nice. Oh yeah, did you meet Ashley's work friend?
Which one?
The one that she said was going to commander, and he asked what Titania you were building or something.
Oh yeah, we actually were in a pod second round.
Oh nice.
Oh, I got a story to tell.
Uh-oh.
So he was playing Feldegriff, Do you know what Feldergriff is?
I do not.
It's like the hippo commander.
Oh, is it that really, really old hippo?
Yeah, the same one that Rachel Weeks is playing.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So he built that, and so he was playing like Super Group Hug.
Okay.
So I played a 1-drop, a 1/2 for my first turn, and he played a 1/1 that whenever it dies, each player searches for 2 basic lands and puts them into play.
And you were playing Urbask?
No, I was playing Titania.
Okay.
I actually forgot Urabrask last night, and I was chapped.
Aw, pain.
Because I wanted to play a different round. But, so I had a couple things in my hand that were like, whenever a land enters your turn, you gain like a treasure.
Okay.
And I was like, I want this out before this happens. But when he played that, I looked at it and it's like, oh, hey, that's really good for me. He's like, hey, yeah, it sure is. And I played my creature. We're like, hey, look at that. It would survive. It's free. So, like, you know, turn goes around. Everyone else just plays, like, a land and passes. And then it gets to his turn. He goes, okay, I attack you with this 1/1. I was like, I'll take the 1.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, are you fucking kidding me? And he's like, well, there goes my entire plan. Pass.
Rude.
So, and then it goes to my turn. I play a land, I play an Endless Atlas, and I pass. And then another guy plays land, passes, and then someone else gets a creature, a 2/2, that'll be able to block it and kill it. So it goes to his turn. He's like, okay, I'm attacking you for 1. She goes, I'll take it.
You guys are
And he's like,
assholes.
what is going on here?
Why are you taking damage? Just block my creature.
Yeah, he's just like, seriously, what the fuck is going on? And so this goes on for a little bit. And it sucks for me, I didn't draw a land, so I was stuck on just the 2 creatures in the Atlas. So, like, I really should have blocked it, but I didn't, so I kind of cucked myself out of the game a little bit.
You cucked yourself for a meme.
Yeah, well, I did it the first time, and then it goes back to his turn after the other guy beside me, played something that could kill it and survive. You want to know what happened?
Eh.
So Zach attacks the other guy, and he takes the 1.
Unbelievable.
It was like so stupid, and like the amount of damage, like mental damage we did to him was a lot.
You guys are assholes. I would have scooped. I would've said,
It
"Fuck
was a
that."
lot of fun.
I said, fuck this. Let me know when game 2 starts.
Yep, I eventually got my board into a ridiculous state with Scoot Swarms that came in as 3/3s, thanks to the Tribute to the World Tree.
Nice. And you
And
had.
then I had
Did you get up
plants
to
as
6?
well.
Did you get up to 6 lands so you could get Scoot Swarms
Yes.
that doubled Scoot Swarms?
Yes.
Nice.
They were coming in as 3/3s as well.
Bullshit.
Yep. And then I died to a Ramos Dragon Engine
Lamau.
because I couldn't block it. And it had like 30 +1/+1 counters on it. Because she fucking swords to plowshare my fucking commander.
Your commander had that many counters on it?
No, it had to reach so I could block it. It would die, but I'd block it.
Yes, okay, I got you.
And I'm playing a landfall deck, so playing it again doesn't matter.
Yep, I hear you.
But yeah, at that point, it was like game over anyways, like, because it was like 9:30. And Houston
Gotcha.
let us play for a little extra.
I was gonna say 9:30. Whoa.
Yeah. Houston's a bro. But yeah, so I dealt him significant mental damage.
I mean, you're dealing me significant mental damage, and I'm just hearing about it.
It was so fucking funny. We were dying laughing so much that Houston came over and was like, hey, what's going on? So yeah, it was a good time. A little chap that I forgot Urabrask, but that's okay. I can always play Urabrask later.
Then you got to try out
But
your new
Titania, mono green, landfall works.
deck. Did you win your first game?
No.
No.
I didn't win, but like that big game, I definitely see that it can work. For sure.
And you played Titania both rounds?
Yeah, but we had 4 games because I lost to an infinite combo out of nowhere
Nice.
with Gravecrawler. That's fun.
Nice.
So we redid, and I just played Titania again, I think. No, I played Bracos after that. Got mana screwed a little bit.
Ah.
And then went to Titania the second round with Zach. He actually got his Boros deck popped off super early, so kind of hard to keep that up. And he took first game like within half an hour, so we just played another one.
Gotcha. And that was the one that went until 9:30.
Yep, and that's the one where Titania actually did what she wanted to do. But then again, he was playing group hugs, so he had like braids out, like the OG braids.
OG braids, yep.
Yeah, and then also like something that you reveal the top card, and just if it's a permanent, you put it into play.
For everyone?
So for everybody.
Damn.
And then he also had a Jace, where making everybody draw cards, and then Rites of Flourishing to make everybody draw an extra card and play an extra land.
Jeepers.
Yeah, he was playing super group hug.
Damn, that sounds like delicious for landfall.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. It was also terrifying because there was a Ramos Dragon Engine on the other side.
Yeah, there's also that going on.
Yeah. Needless to say, it killed us all. We tried to remove it like 3 times, but we failed.
It did not die to removal.
Yep. Because he had a Marchesa as well. With Dethrone. So every time it died with counters on it, it just came back. So yeah. Ain't nothing to do there.
Nope.
So yeah, I found that the one weakness of the deck is having no answer to flying most of the time. Besides the commander.
So you're gonna put either more flying or more reach?
Yeah.
Or do you want to just put more like instant sorcery removals?
Not sure. It might be a combination of all 3. I have a little bit of room to play with, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, that's enough coats for that. Does this one need more coats? It should be okay.
It does just look like a big mechanical monkey without its head.
Does it?
Yeah.
Let's see. That is definitely not the right one. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's just a big mechanical monkey with no head.
Monkey.
Big chaos gorilla.
Chaos Gorilla. I almost like that more. Let's be honest here.
Yeah. I'm not building a Mauler fiend, chat. I'm building a chaos gorilla.
AKA Chaos Ogre. Prove me wrong. Oh boy, Steam stuff is on sale. Oh hey, it's Vampire and Deep Rock Galactic.
I thought you already owned that game.
Nope. Should.
I mean, now it's on sale.
Now I don't have money.
Yeah, because you have to buy a toaster and a lamp.
No. Halt. Cease and desist. I'm using a color that has a name that you'll hate.
Dawnstone?
Nope.
Mephiston Red?
Nope.
Zandiri Dust?
Nope.
Ultramarines Blue?
Nope.
Kaldor Sky?
It is a metallic.
Lead Belcher?
Nope.
It's the only metallic I know.
Oh, is it? It's Balthazar Gold.
Oh, right. I forgot about that one. I'm over Balthazar. It's fine.
Are you?
That was all the way back in Storm King days. That's so long ago.
He's done much worse shit with less.
Yeah, he's had time to grow up and adapt and become worse. Just like from earlier, like early YouTubers and babies. It all comes full circle, chat. Speaking of full circle, you're about to get a whole circle of ads in 40 seconds.
Damn, what the fuck are these ads?
I don't know. It's YouTube. YouTube's like, we know you're trying to go full-time. We got you. We get you that bag. Apparently, I have 4 viewers right now, so shout out to all 4 of you. You guys are poggers. So I'm probably making 2.5 cents from you guys from these ads in the next 20 seconds. Hell yeah. I got myself a nice piece of bubble gum. For real, thank you guys for being here.
My 3 as well.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here. We appreciate it.
Thanks for being here, guys. I wish I could turn off concurrent viewers on YouTube, but you can't. It's very annoying. You can do it on Twitch. You can't do it on YouTube. But I usually just have something over top of it. But oh, now we went down to 3. Poggers, thanks, guys. They're like, you make money off of my view? Fuck off. And they left.
See ya, nerd.
You're not getting a penny from me.
Alright, let's see if I get the same effect that I really enjoy.
There you go, chat. The Chaos Gorilla has now got screaming exhaust pipes. Alright, I can go on to the second page, which is also the last page. Alright, we're building ahead. 5, 4, 48, 49.
You know what? I want a better song than this one. That's a better song.
Put a Hemi in it? I don't know what that means.
HDMI, maybe? Is what they meant to say?
I don't know. I don't know why I'd put a HDMI in my Mauler Fiend.
No, not HDMI. LED. I don't know.
Oh, LED. That makes more sense than HDMI. It's like, oh
If
yes.
you really want to upload to Monkey.
Yep. I now stream exclusively from Monkey.
I mean, you do that already.
They offered me one hell of a deal, chat. Better than Rumble, better than Kick, better than YouTube. ever got a Twitch payout, Jackson?
A couple.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
I was just curious. I wasn't sure if you were getting enough money from Twitch to actually get payouts. Oh, but I guess with it lowering to $50, yeah, that probably helped.
Yep.
Okay. First, those two.
All right, I'm gonna try and show you what I mean. What I've done, what it looks like.
Are you talking to me or chat?
Yeah, both.
Okay. That looks fine. That
Yeah.
looks good. Are you fully done with the model?
No, I did.
No, like I know you're still more to paint, but like from the spindly tail part up, do you have more painting to do?
Just the shade,
Okay.
and I guess this part right here, the bar, which I was gonna make more Blood Belcher.
Okay. If that is the only part of the entire model that's painted in that way, yeah, it might
Yeah.
draw a tiny little bit of attention, but
Can always bring it back down a little bit.
yeah, you can always
But
bring it back down.
I really like the way it looks.
It looks great, but if you're worried about it pulling too much attention, then yeah, it might, because it's the only part of the model that's colored in that way.
Yep.
But
I think with all the blue everywhere else, it should be okay.
I don't see any blue on that model.
Well, yeah, because I haven't done it yet.
Oh, okay, well then, never mind. I was like, whatever blue you put on there is real subtle.
Well, yeah, the blue is going to be like all up in the eyes and here, in the inlay, here, and on all of the orbs here as well.
Gotcha.
So, yeah. There's a lot of blue to do, but I'm procrastinating on it. Because I want to do the bases properly, and I haven't done that before, so I feel like I should. You know? Because even my Overlord, like, the rocks are still this black.
I mean, I still have a Master of Possession who is painted Nightlord colors, but not fully. There's like 10% left to paint, but I still don't want to do it because somebody else painted it all and it looks fantastic, and the moment I start putting my brush on it, it's going to look like ass. But oh well. It's got to get done. It is what it is.
Yep. We'll get there eventually.
Yep.
Overall, I really like that effect of being there.
Nice.
I like it a lot.
Well, at least you're not regretting it.
Yeah, no. Did I bring out my lead belcher? No. I will be back!
I need 64, 44, 64, and 44. I think they're all on this side, yep. Or it can only be these, so.
Overall, I really enjoy that effect being there. I will do lead belcher later. Oh, did he leave too?
No, I'm still here.
Ah.
Um,
I'm just not interesting enough to respond to.
correct.
I get it.
Get fucked. Oh, there we go. 64. That makes much more sense. Wait. Which one are you? Are you 64? Yes, because that makes you 59, and that makes you 50. Yeah, okay. Good.
Hey, it's good song.
Okay. Glue those two. I saw on Facebook your parents are traveling.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long travel.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because she talked about it like a week before I was slated to be off,
Gotcha.
and it was like, oh yeah, he's going on an 80-hour road trip. He really needs you, because at one point we went down to Chicago to grab the plane, right?
Recently?
Like, no. When I was in grade 6.
Okay, yeah. I was like, you've had that plane. Did you get another plane?
No. But yeah, so like I helped him out doing that a long time ago. So kind of a callback to that, and I'm just like,
How about no?
because spoiler alert, I didn't want to do that because
Yep.
that is a very long trip.
Yep,
I did not want to.
that's fair.
But yeah, when I said that, yeah, that wasn't something I was interested in. It was totally fine. But yeah, it's a very long trip. Not something I'm willing to do. Not right now.
Nope.
Hell, even just driving like 2 hours away is like fucking awful right now.
And they're going, I don't know what it was total, but I saw she was at like hour 35, and I was like, I'm fucking sorry.
80 hours, I think.
80 out. Oi.
Yeah, they got a couple of days.
That shoulder pad's done. Let's do the back one.
I remember Alex being like, "Hey, how much would it take to get you to drink the forbidden water?" I'm just like, not enough. But now it's just like, you know what? For the charity, I'd take a sip for $100.
Damn. More balls than me. I would not.
You heard it first here, folks.
Paint is by its own nature toxic. I don't care if the Citadel paint pots don't say it on them. I still don't want to do that.
But they have the delicious extra flakes.
Yeah, the metallic ones.
Which is what I'm using mostly.
That's true.
Oh.
Yeah,
half
so
the
you
time
get
anyway.
you get a taste of the forbidden water, but also forbidden water with pulp. Which is even more no, because I already hate orange juice pulp.
True.
If I'm gonna
Pulp
take,
and orange juice is awful.
yeah, I'm sorry, but if I want to drink something, I don't want it to be chunky. I don't want to be eating my drink.
True. Based.
You hear it here first, chat. I'm based. If I win the lotto, everyone I watch who is drinking stuff for money is drinking all of it. Well, in that case, don't win the lotto. I do not want to see Jackson drink the whole paint cup. Even if it is for charity, I still value his health and well-being. And then I'll need to make a new charity event, making a GoFundMe to help Jackson's hospital bills. This
Lord,
is
what
still
did
not...
you do? You're
This is-
shitting. You're shitting out fucking metal flakes.
I raised money
I
for
drank
charity.
forbidden water.
I drank the forbidden water and raised money for charity. It's still not connecting? How? I gotta force that in more?
Have you tried glue?
Yes, copious amounts of it.
Have you tried hitting it harder?
There you go.
Have
now.
you tried applying more force?
Alright, it seems to be.
Am
in
I
there.
helping yet,
It seems to be in there now. I'm gonna let it sit, see if it takes.
Kappa? You can't even say shit because you do that to me.
I didn't say shit.
I'm letting it be known that shitteth cannot be said. I kind of like doing this because it also brings back the because I do this same effect, same color combination in my Tau army.
Mhm.
So, kind of does a little throwback in between.
So your throwback is having all your armies painted the same color. My throwback is anytime there's corpses from the separate army, I paint them the same color.
Yep. I'm debating whether or not I want to change my color combination for my Tau army, but we'll see.
How much of your Tau is already painted?
I can give you a percentage.
A percentage? Oh, you're keeping track on the app?
Yep.
Gotcha. Are you doing the same for your Necrons?
Yes, actually. I have gotten 11% painted.
Does it tell you how many models that is, or just percent?
15 models.
So you would have to repaint 15 models, though. Are you willing
That's
to
not
do
too bad.
that?
Maybe. Who knows? I guess I need to get these Affinity Destroyers from primed to in progress. Alright, what do we got for percentage here? I've got 28% of my Necrons painted.
Damn. Necrons being second army, already taking first place in painting.
To be fair, they are much easier.
Or 40 annual payments of about 60 million after taxes. Oh, sorry, I missed the first part. Lotto in USA is 366 million right now, so about 150 million after taxes if you take lump sum, or 40 annual payments of about 6 million after taxes. I would rather 40 annual payments.
Yep. I would as well. Because, oh my god, the amount of money that would be spent immediately.
Exactly. I would rather the annual payments because I know myself, I have bad spending habits, and I would much rather have a consistent income than just a lump sum. It's like, okay, I'll have fun, because Lord knows I would use way too much, way too fast.
Not to mention, it's kind of like you don't have to work ever again.
Well, yeah, but you also don't have to work ever again with 40 annual payments of 60 million.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. that would be your... That would be your...
Oh, that would be your
No.
quote-unquote work income.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I can go full-time on YouTube and only make $60 a month, and it's fine! I'm not going to the last that long, so I take the lump sum. Damn.
That's fair. You know what?
Sad, but, I mean, fair, but
Sad,
sad.
but fair. Man, I don't even know what I would do if I won the lotto.
I would pay off my bills immediately.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I owe $20,000 to the bank. I would pay that off immediately. I would then, thinking right now, first thing I'd do, I'd pay off my loans to the bank. I'd pay my $20,000 to the bank immediately. I would then,
Get him out of here.
yeah, I'd get my loans done. I would then go to anybody I know, like my parents. I think it's just my parents. Yeah, anyone I owe money to that they're like, because I owe money to my parents, but they're like, oh, don't worry about it. You can pay it when you pay it. But I would go to my parents and I'd be like, here's money. I don't know how much I owe you. I don't care. Boom.
Yeet.
Here's like, I don't know, $1 million. something like that. And then I would also be like, I'd also probably be like, what outstanding payments do you have? What outstanding bills do you have? Done. Gone. And then from there, after all that's said and done, I would then put the rest of it probably into a separate checking account or something that I need permission from something else to access, and then I would sit down with a financial advisor.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's about what I would do at first. Pay off my bills, pay off my parents' bills, and then sit down with a financial advisor in the bank and be like, okay, what are my next steps? What do you recommend? And go from there.
Mm-hmm.
And then after all that's said and done, then I go to my job and say, fuck you guys, and quit and go full-time content creation. Because now I don't need to worry about money from content creation anymore, and I can just do it for fun.
There it is.
So,
That's what we've been waiting for.
buy 2 houses, 2 cars, and a truck, a boat, and 20k worth of Lego, and all the bills, and make everyone on YouTube I watch drink everything trust fund for the grandkids, and 10 mil each for the kids. Nice.
Yeah, accurate.
And then after that, yeah, probably stuff like buy a house. I don't need a mansion. I don't need anything that big. Just a nice like 4-bedroom house with a garage. That'd be something I can live in comfortably for at least like the next 20 years. I don't want something bigger than I can manage, and not something I now have to hire people to clean, because then it's just like that's too much. I want something I can at least manage on my own.
I would probably get multiple houses.
And then rent them out and live the good life.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what everybody does. It's easy income. I don't want to manage anything like that again. I'm already the landlord for this building, and
That's
ugh.
fair.
I don't want to manage other homes and apartments and such. Yeah, it's consistent income, but ugh. If I have 40 annual payments of 6 million, I don't need to worry about getting more. I'm already happy with what I have. I'll make more from content creation. I don't want to focus on other shit.
That's true. At that point, like, I don't need to worry about leaving money for kids or anything, so.
Yeah.
Because, no.
I'd rather put money into stuff that I actively want to do, not stuff that's just going to be financially valuable. Like, I'd put money, I'd finally go hog wild into Tor's Tavern, now that I'd have the money for that. I would put my money into stuff that I'm going to actively be involved in and enjoy. Renting out apartments and houses, yeah, it's the safe bet, yeah, it's consistent income, but it's not something I would actively enjoy.
Yeah, that's true.
I'd get Tor's Tavern off the ground running, I'd go full-time content creation, I'd buy a nice house for myself and my significant other whenever that happens. Nothing massive, something just comfortable and I can manage easily. And yeah. Oh, my headphones died. Can't hear you guys anymore. 1 second.
If only.
Okay, I'm back.
If only.
If only what, I stayed away?
No. If we won the fucking lottery.
Oh, yes, that. I mean, hey, just pull the 1 of 1 ring card and you get an easy mil or possibly 2 mil. I mean, it's not 6 mil fucking 40 times annually, but it's still a mil.
It is still life-changing money.
Yep, it's still $1 million. That's if you want to sell it. You could just be like, nope, it's mine. It's mine forever collecting.
My precious.
I thought about it. I think at first I was like, if I do get it, I would sell it because it is life-changing money. But then I also thought, if you do keep it, though, if you pull it on stream, or if you just publicly announce that you have it and you're keeping it, again, any publicity is good publicity. So if I pull it on stream, and then I just keep it, ton more people find out about my stream, find out about my YouTube channel, and then I just garner a lot of people, and then I get known as the guy that has the 1 of 1. And then I can just grow from there. So
That is a thing.
So long time.
For me, I would sell it.
Yeah, and that's
I
what.
don't care.
Yeah, and that's fair. But I was thinking, I think it might be long term more financially viable to be known as the guy that has the 1/1 card, and then
You'd be getting offers and shit.
Yeah.
For so long.
Yeah, and you know that would constantly bring attention, and then bring attention to the YouTube channel, and then I can go full-time content creation off of being known as the guy that has the 1/1 card. So, long term, I think it might be more viable that way.
Potentially, yeah.
Alright. Let's attach that head. You can afford a decent airplane or shares in a nice business jet. Yeah, but I don't even want any of that either. You don't need rental income if you have $6 mil a year or $150 mil lump sum. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, 2 totally pimped out 1,600 square foot, 3-bedroom, 4-bath. Even that seems a bit large. I just want something 4-bedroom. I don't really care about how many baths. Maybe 3 baths is fine with a garage. That's totally fine for me. I'm happy with that.
Small dreams.
Yeah. And even like the airplane. Like the only airplane I want to get is like a Cessna 206. It's a 4-seater plane, but it can reliably haul all 4 seats filled with luggage. You can fly it by yourself. You don't need a bunch of extra people or anything. I don't want a private jet or any of that fun jazz. I want to be able to fly it myself, and I don't want a jet. I like my little prop planes.
It sucks that, like, what we want, like, as a generation is so small compared to what, other generations would have wanted.
Yeah, and the worst part is that it's so small. It's so small, but also still out of reach.
Yep. That's a whole other conversation.
Yep.
Which you'll probably have multiple times.
Yeah, we got lots of days. This is effectively just totally unstructured, just on separate channels with painting and building.
Yep. Which, honestly, we probably should do.
What?
Are we skipping that or not?
What, totally unstructured?
Yeah.
No, it's still doing totally unstructured because it's not totally unstructured has its own channel, and these are being on separate channels.
All right.
And it gives us the time to sit down and talk without having to worry about forbidden paint water or glue and shit.
Forbidden water. That is a nice steel girder. I like this girder.
Fucking what?
Steel girder.
I'm hearing what you're saying girder, and I'm thinking like a girder belt. But I know that's not what you're talking about, so I don't know what you're talking about.
It's the steel beam.
Oh, coming out of the base.
base.
Okay. I was like, I know for a fact these Necrons don't
These
have
are words he is saying.
I was like, I know for a fact these Necrons don't have garter belts. So I know that's not what he's talking about. But I don't know what else it could be. The main point is someone on YouTube would drink an entire bottle of 1 million Scoville hot sauce for under 5K. I would not.
That would not be me.
That may be 25% of my loans to my bank, but no. I already...
The shits you would have afterwards? Oh my god.
Yep. And I already can't handle spicy food as is, so fuck that.
You would be very dead.
Yep.
Ripperino.
Alright, are we putting the lasher tendrils on or the magma cutter?
You already know the answer to this.
It's the lasher tendrils.
It's the lasher tendrils.
Oh wait, hold on. It can use both, can it? Because it has the magma cutter and lasher tendrils for melee, right? Wasn't that it?
Yeah. You're the one who read it, not me.
Now I gotta go fucking...
I am gonna go grab water. One
God,
sec.
I gotta go fucking pull it up again. No, we need chaos. Oh, chat, you're getting another ad in 50 seconds. Alright, World Eater's Mauler Fiend. Oh, no. This model's lasher tendrils can be replaced with 2 magma cutters.
Oh, you get 2 of them, though.
Yeah, but it's either the lasher tendrils and mauler fists, or mauler fists and magma cutter.
What are the profiles?
The magma cutter is Melta 2, which I don't know what that means.
I don't either.
Okay. Well, the magma cutter is Melta 2, 6-inch range, 2 attacks, 3 plus BS, strength 9, AP minus 4, D6. So, it hits hard within 6 inches, though.
Yeah, you'll get more use out of the tendrils, let's be honest here.
And the lasher tendrils have extra attacks, which I don't know what that means. Does that just double
Means it does. These can be chosen to attack with, even if you're already attacking with something else.
Oh, so if a profile has multiple melee weapons, you can't use all of them if they're all equipped. It has to be the main one and then anything that has the extra attacks bracket?
Correct.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so if I just go Mauler Fist Magma Cutter, then Mauler Fist and melee, it's 6 attacks, 14 minus 2, D6 plus 1, which is hard pain. But then the
model of this D14.
In melee?
No, T14.
Oh, T14. Okay. I was like, what the fuck?
I think the model that hits with strength 8 or something. And the death rays are something like strength 14 as well.
And the Lasher Tendrils, which are 6 extra attacks, also 3 up weapon skill, strength 7, AP minus 1, 1 damage. So overall, yeah, the Magma Cutter is way stronger, but I'm building this Mauler Fiend for World Eaters. So already in melee, it gets +1 to strength and +1 to hit on both the fists and the extra tendril attacks. And then it also has the Scent of Blood. Each time you make a charge roll for this model at 1 or more targets, below starting strength, add 2 to the charge. And then makes a melee attack that's below its starting strength, add 1 to the hit, which would apply to both tendrils and fists. But also the Magma Cutter gives it that little bit of extra shooting within 6 inches.
I guess you could shoot in melee too, yeah.
No, because you can only shoot pistols in melee.
Vehicle. Monster.
Oh yeah, that's right. It is a vehicle. So vehicle can still shoot all weapons in melee?
I think so. I don't know for sure. So don't quote me on that. I just haven't seen anything that says otherwise. You know.
The tendrils look cooler. I'm putting the tendrils on.
It was the only option.
Yeah. But also, I'm glad the data sheets look how they do, because a very easy way we can do this now, whenever we're building our armies, you can print off all the data sheets on pieces of paper. It's going to use a lot of ink, but whatever. And then put them in the same like manila tag sheets that we use for D&D, and then you just dry erase over what stuff you're not using. And then every time you play, you can just wipe it off and then just dry erase what you are using. And you can just reuse them that way over and over and over again instead.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I can just print off the Mauler Fiend, put it in that tag, and then drag a black marker through the Magma Cutter, so I know it only has Lasher Tendrils and Fists. But then if I want to shoot it with the Magma Cutter, just draw a line through the Lasher Tendrils and then erase the one over the Magma Cutter, and boom, done. And then just tell your opponent, hey, it has
But that's not what it's modeled with.
What?
That's not what it's modeled with.
Yeah, well, if you're playing with somebody who's all up like, nope, it has to be WYSIWYG, you can't play it if it's not WYSIWYG, then you just don't play with that person, because fuck them. Alright, what do I need? I need 30, 31, 32.
I'll admit, the shade didn't do a whole lot, but that's okay. It still looks good. I think these are probably going to be my most completed models.
Out of everything you own?
Yep.
Not even the towers that you've already painted?
Yep.
Or the... Oh, just only because you're doing the base.
Yep. And I'm also painting what's on the base, which I don't do a whole lot of.
Gotcha.
Which is bad. But what do you do? Yeah, I've got no disillusions that you're probably going to be done before me.
I don't think so. I've got a lot. I just found a pile of Havocs that I didn't know I had. Also, you're getting 2 days of just you without me, so you'll get ahead of me. I only got 1 day without you.
So far.
And even that 1 day is not going to be very long.
Well, the fact that I take a lot more time on my painting, for the most part.
Well, we can't even really compare painting right now because I haven't even got there, and I won't be there for many days.
Even just the painting that you have done, like you tend to put less time into it, which is good for this. I tend to be a little bit more perfectionist, and that is to my detriment.
Oh, that's how it works. Okay, gotcha. I understand your ways now.
Yeah, I think even having just a little bit of that is good. Like, even just on this guy, where it's just a little bit of, like, the rebar. I think that looks nice.
Chat, I'm building Dr. Octopus.
Dr. Octopus.
I'm building Chaos Ape the Octopus. Look at all
He
these.
didn't even fucking react to that. What the fuck?
I heard it, I just didn't know what to say.
Oh, I remember those. Would have been good.
I don't remember, though.
You don't?
Dr. Octo-Autopus? No.
Dr. Octagonopus. Ah.
No, I'm not. I'm drawing a blank.
I think it was Astiff. Or were the other ones?
I don't know what that is either.
ASDF movies?
Oh. Okay, I know that, but I don't remember anything about Dr. Octagonopus from the Astiff movies.
There might have been something before that. I don't know.
Well, I'm just gonna say you're wrong. You're misremembering because I don't remember.
I very much could have. I've done you already. Am I done then?
29, 28, 27.
I guess so. Okay. Guess we're on to blue, huh?
Let's go!
Then again, I only have like 50 minutes. I could do a little bit. Fuck it. We ball.
Oh, and you thought I was gonna be ending before you. We're on the same track to be ending at the same time here.
Oh, are we?
Well, I just have these lasher tendrils to do, and
wait,
then
no, I did do this one.
yeah, I just have to do these lasher tendrils and glue them to the base, and I'm done.
Oh, so I'm gonna be longer than you are.
Not really. By the time it takes
take you 50 minutes to fucking do that.
It took me 5.5 hours to do 11 boys.
I blame chat.
That's true. Chat's less active this time, so we should be okay now. How the fuck do you fit like that? Okay. There you go. Yeah, you fit like that. Okay, got it. What's your plans for the rest of the day?
Well, pick up Ashy, and then I've convinced her to make Aaliyah today.
To make Aaliyah?
Commander.
Oh, you're trying to get her to go back into Commander again?
Yeah.
It didn't work with
I said
Liliana.
that-
It didn't work with the other one. Who was the other one? Tasha.
Well, this is one that she chose herself and bought herself.
Was this the one from Eldraine?
Yes. Artful Provocateur.
Right. So you're going.
So
You're picking her up, and then you're going to Quantum and buying a fuckload of cards.
no.
Oh.
I'm just gonna show her what I do to build, and then I'll be doing that with a brand new deck just here, with what I have.
Okay.
And then I'll be like, hey, this is kind of what I'm looking for. This is the stuff that I'm looking for with this. And then we'll play 1 or 2 matches, and then we're probably gonna do more Dokapon.
The fuck is Dokapon?
It's a little multiplayer game that got remastered for the Switch a little while ago.
Ah, gotcha.
It's interesting. Ugh. And then after that, not too sure. That'll probably take up the rest of the day though. So yeah, I'm just as busy when I'm fucking off work. Thanks, asshat. No. Nah, it's all good.
You get tomorrow off. Relax.
Chill.
You get a day off and then 2 days on. And then, well, you get a day off and then not 2 days on because it's continuous days on because it's either one or both.
Mm-hmm. That's all right though.
Okay, there we go.
I'll probably be done these guys the next time we're live.
Okay, you go on that side. You go on that side. Okay, cool. And I think you're done. It looks like you're done after that, unless there's something on the page after that I'm missing. Nope. That's it. Just the lasher tendrils and gluing to you the base, and that's it.
Unless I decide to go get some blood technical.
Blood for the blood god?
Yeah. I mean, I probably should have it on the claws.
You gonna string it all over the claws?
I want to. You have to add, like, hot glue to that, right?
Or human hair.
Uh-huh.
Or pull some hair from one of Ashy's wigs.
I would sooner do that than pull it for my own hair.
You don't want to be like, the blood dripping off here, that little streak, that's my actual hair.
Yeah, no. There's the one guy where it's like, oh yeah, I put my own blood on here by accident, but I'm gonna leave it. And people are like, no. It will turn brown. So yeah. Putting own model, like your own shit in your models is not cool.
Your own shit.
Your own bodily...
Shit.
Own body. That is not okay.
But that's how I'm bonded with my models. They're mine forever. They'll always have a part of me. I mean, do you see how many spikes are on this fucking Chaos Gorilla? My own skin is in this model forever.
It's different when it's like you put the ashes of your pet into a dreadnought. What? You laugh, but people do it.
I mean, I guess I'm not surprised. That's fair. You know what? Now that I think about it a little bit more, you know what? That's actually kind of cool.
Hell yeah, it is. Also, I forgot a couple pieces of metal that I should have done that color, so I'm doing it now.
You're avoiding that blue as long as you can.
Apparently. One could say that I'm getting blue balled.
God damn it.
You knew as soon as I opened my mouth that, like, oh, god damn it.
Yeah, here we go.
What inane bullshit is he gonna spout today?
Alright. Mauler feed done. Just gotta glue him to the base and we're done. All these extra bits, that's for the forge feed we didn't do, so it goes into the bits bin.
Yay!
I'm gonna need a separate bits bin, because god damn. Oh yeah, I also found I have half of a fucking start collecting box still. So I've got another Venom Crawler, another Master of Possession, and a ton more.
That's right.
Yeah. So.
And more Marines, right?
I think
more Legion.
I believe it has Legionnaires in it. I can't remember for certain, but I know there's another Venom Crawler in there and another Master of Possession. So. Hey. The worst part. See, hold on. I have a question about that though. Should I,
What?
if I already have a Master of Possession, do I really need to build and paint a second one that I don't need? Because you can never run more than one.
Look at your stream title.
Fuck you. Fine.
I mean, if you sell it without telling anybody, then it just disappeared. I don't know.
Yeah,
where it
but
went.
now that I've talked about it, now anybody can
you
go
just cut
look
it
at.
out. You just
yeah,
cut it out. It's fine.
Okay, yeah. There should be a cut in the stream. But, okay, well, what? Okay, well, now when I get to that Master of Possession, though, how do I paint it? Because I already have a Night Lord Master of Possession. Do I paint it as World Eaters? But I don't think you can even take it in World Eaters because it's a cycler.
can't.
So I have to paint it Night Lords, but I already have a Night Lord's Master of Possession.
You could use it for something else.
Like what? Like cut it up into bits and just use its body somewhere else? Like put its head on a spike somewhere?
I mean, yeah, you do that, or you could paint it like a different array of colors that maybe you wanted to try for something else.
Yeah.
Use it as a test model.
We'll see. I'll leave it for the time being. We'll see when we get there.
Yeah, we'll get there 3 months later.
Probably. Alright, let's glue this sucker to the base. This spiky, pointy pain man.
Did you just say spiky cocaine man?
Spiky, pointy pain man.
Ah.
Yeah, this is not Cocaine Bear. This is Chaos Gorilla.
Chaos Gorilla. Cocaine Gorilla.
Good lord. We already had Cocaine Bear. Now we have Cocaine Gorilla. What's happening? Some drug cartel out there is like, what is happening to all our stuff? Why are they going into wild animals?
What is even the premise of that fucking movie?
It's based off a true story.
What?
Oh yeah, you didn't know? That's why I was so excited for it, because it's based off a true story. So what happened is there was a cocaine smuggler, and they were flying flying a plane full of cocaine, and then they were caught by not military, but like police force essentially, and they told them to like land the plane or like follow us to the nearest airport and land the plane. We need to inspect you for illegal goods. So they flew low to the ground and they dumped all their cocaine out of the plane before going to land. And a grizzly bear found it and ate all of it, and then went and ransacked a local city because it was high on cocaine before it overdosed and died. And it's a true story.
Alright, sure.
And then they made a movie out of it called Cocaine Bear. But yeah, that's why I was all up in like arms about it, because I knew about the true story, and then they made a movie about it.
Fair enough.
The movie, I will say, I didn't watch the whole thing, but I've seen enough clips of it that I've basically watched the whole thing. They went heavy into the comedy route on it. So I wouldn't say it's based on a true story. It's inspired by a true story.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, it actually happened. A grizzly bear found a massive bag of cocaine that was dropped from a plane, fucking ripped it apart, ate all of it, and then went fucking batshit insane on the nearby town, and then overdosed and died. And now his body's on display in the town museum.
Damn.
Yep. Cocaine bear.
Was this in like Russia or something?
No, this is somewhere in the States.
Oh my god.
I can't remember where, but yeah, somewhere in the States.
Impressive.
Yep.
I don't even need a second code on that.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. For a massive model, you'd think more of his body would be attached to the fucking base, but it's not. God, they did not make that very well.
Doesn't want to stick?
It's like the toes of the back legs and the knuckles of one fist, and that's it. The feet don't even lay flat.
Damn.
It's
That's
very
kinda
annoying. And the arm that's outstretched is very heavy, so he wants to topple over in that direction.
Might be a super glue day.
I don't have any super glue is the problem.
Oof. Yeah, the more I'm looking at this, the more I'm like, I really shouldn't start any blue because I just waste so much freaking paint.
Hold this for a while, see if it sticks and adheres.
At least I picked an interesting model to paint first.
Yeah, we'll see what model I start painting.
That depends. Are you going to start big or are you going to start small?
I don't know, we'll see. I'm building everything first, so... And I got a lot to build.
Maybe I'll swap to building after this. I don't know. We'll see. I still have a lot to paint. Look how much in that freaking box of mine is. Just primed. I guess I still have the freaking Lich Guard to finish, which are gonna be such a pain.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a nice palette cleanser because I was getting so annoyed with them that I was like, I can't start doing this with the Lich Guard because I will kill myself. I will be done.
Don't leave them to the end either. You don't want to end it on a sour note.
I won't. We both know it's the Silent King.
Build the Storm Surge next.
Fuck no.
Go big. You've been painting small
I
models.
already said the next thing I was gonna build is the Ghost Keel.
Oh, you're settled on that then?
I think so, yeah.
Alright.
Because then I could be like everyone else and make it Titanfall.
What do you mean and make it Titanfall?
A lot of people they build it in such a way that it looks like the Titan and the pilot on the base.
Of the Ghost Keel?
Yeah.
I don't think I'm thinking of the same model. I'm thinking of the Croissant.
Yeah, Ghost Keel is a Tau thing.
Oh,
You're thinking about the Night Sight.
Yeah, well, that's what you actually were talking about yesterday. You already had one, but then you had another version of it that you had to build or something.
No, it could be both because it's magnetized.
Oh, but you've already done that.
Yes.
Okay.
It is already built. Titanfall, Ghost Keel. Yep.
I can't see. I can't move my hands. I'm holding this in place for as long as I can to make sure this glue adheres.
I'll just send you a picture.
Okay, I'll take a look when I can.
Yeah. Then you'll understand what I mean. There's a lot of cool things that people have done with these models.
Right.
Oh, question for you.
Hold on. Keep your mouth quiet for a moment. There we go. All right, I let go. It's holding. We're fine. All right, continue.
I have a question for you.
Uh-huh.
If I were to find the thing, would you be able to print me the conversion kit for the Storm Surge so that it has arms? What?
I just didn't know the Storm Surge had a conversion kit with arms.
Well, if somebody made it.
Oh. If you can find it, yeah. I can,
because it looks so fucking dope.
I can print anything as long as it comes in an STL file. If it comes in an STL file, I could print it. Also, it has to fit on the bed. So if I need to resize it, then yes, I can still print it, but it won't fit your model anymore.
Well, I guess we can find out. But no, like, compared to the normal Storm Surge, like, so the top one there is the one with the arms. Sorry, are you able to look at the?
Yep, I got it in my
no?
head. Okay,
So
yeah,
the
the
first...
Titan. I see the Titan photo now.
Yeah, so that's the Titanfall one, and then the second one is the Storm Surge with with arms.
That doesn't even look like the Storm Surge anymore.
And then the Storm Surge, that's the normal Storm Surge there.
Yeah, that's normal Storm Surge. If you showed me the first one and asked me what model that was, I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I see. Yeah, if you can find that, if you can find whatever pieces are used in that, as long as it A comes in an STL file and B, it all fits on the print bed, or I can at least print the pieces one by one on it, then yes. If it requires resizing, it won't work because I can still print it, but it won't fit your model anymore.
Yeah, I'll look into it because I do really like the armed version of the Storm Surge. It looks so much more imposing.
It does look very, very cool. But yeah, if you can find the STL files, then yes, I can print it. If it requires any kind of resizing, it won't do.
Well, I'd also need to know how big you can go. Is the thing.
Well, see, the Storm Surge, if it's just the arms like that, I don't see how it wouldn't fit on the print bed. It should be fine. Because the print bed, think about it, the print bed, I can print off a fully built Mauler Fiend on that print bed.
Oh, then yeah, there should be no problems.
Yeah, so it should be fine. But you just have to find the STL files.
Yeah, the only thing would just be it also has the I think it might have like the backpack parts as well.
If it can
It's gonna be a lot.
If it can be
looks of
printed
it.
in separate parts, then that's fine. And as long as it's an STL file, it's also fine.
God, it looks so dope. I love it. The arms and missile holders. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Storm Surge is still one of my favorite tile models, even though I haven't built it or anything or done much with it other than the one game
It's
that I had one.
you know, fucking real jank one, but
Yeah, it worked. No. That was a Riptide.
yeah, but didn't you also basically do the same thing to the Storm Surge?
No, that was an online game.
Oh, right.
Because we didn't live together.
Yeah.
Or in the same city.
Yeah,
at all.
we didn't live together ever.
We still don't live together.
Yeah, we're just streaming from
Like
separate
fuck.
rooms.
Yeah. But yeah, I figured since I haven't really done much with my portion of of the print of the 3D printer yet, that maybe that'll be my request.
That's fine. That's totally chill. Just adding
Because-
I'm adding a bit more glue to all these tiny fucking contact points. It's all going to be covered in Armageddon dust anyways, but fucking connect as much as I can.
Yeah. As far as what towel models I'm going to do first, I'm not sure.
All the drones.
Oh god. At least those would be pretty simple.
Exactly.
I think for those I'll probably do Zenithal highlights. Because it'll make it the white go on easier.
Mhm. Yep, it definitely will.
I know for a lot of my stuff I don't, because the black is like part of the base of colors, so I don't know. We'll see.
Alright. How much do you got left in you?
I think I'm done here.
Alright, you and me both. I've put extra glue on the toes and the tiny bit of the heel that's touching and the knuckles. So
I kind of figured I'd just wait for you to be done too, so we end at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm kind of just winding down, because me starting any other color, it'd just be a waste of paint.
Yep, that's fair.
Because I'll have to go in, you know, an hour, be there for in an hour, so.
Yep.
And I've done enough. I've done enough.
Alrighty, chat. That's it for both of us. We
Yup.
finished the Mauler Fiend today. Jackson did not finish the Ophidian Destroyers, but he's pretty close, I think. Maybe. Quote.
Next one, I will. Next day I stream, which is tomorrow, I will.
You're streaming tomorrow too?
Oh right, no, I'm not streaming.
Yeah, I
tomorrow.
thought I was taking. I thought I was. It was just me tomorrow, so you could get a day off
Yeah.
before you stream 2 days without me.
Yep, that's right.
Yep. So tomorrow will be my day 4. The day after that will be Jackson's day 4.
Yeah, I might stream just like a game or something, but it won't be painting.
Okay.
It'll be my own shit.
Okay. If you're gonna do that, then remember to just take off the raise the colors extension, or you can leave it on if you want to while you're playing video games.
Well, no, it's in a different scene.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, I have a dedicated painting scene.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Well, have yourselves a good night. Thank you guys for coming down. I know it's like 2:05 p.m. here, but it's a different time for JB. So, thank you guys for being here.
Yep.
Thank you guys for coming down. Have yourselves a good night, and thanks for hanging out. I will see you guys tomorrow. It's gonna be real early tomorrow morning for me. So, like, look at your clock right now. Wind it back by like 5 or 6 hours. That's what time I'm starting tomorrow. So, all right, we'll see you guys later for tomorrow's stream. Have yourselves a good night. Bye-bye.
Thanks for doing my outro.
You're welcome.
All right, bye guys.
Bye-bye.
I will be back on Saturday.